cooking. I'm cooking. Hello, everyone. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? I think everything should be good. Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. Hello, hello. A good morning, a good day, a good afternoon, a good evening, and a good night. No matter what time it may be, I hope that you're having a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday so far. Oh my goodness. I for a second I was just like, what day is it today? Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Hello. Hello to both the YouTube side and the Twitch side. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I was just like, what is it today? Ah, yes, it is indeed. Hey, don't spray me. That's not gonna help my memory. Excuse me, you think spraying me is gonna help my memory? It doesn't work like that. All right? Okay? Hiss, hiss. Scary spray, I know. Out of nowhere, I just get sprayed, you know, with water. I hope it's water. Better not be something like lemon juice. For shame! What do you mean for shame? Ooh. Hi everyone. Hello Fish Frogs. Hello Amira. Hi Mod Rocker. Welcome on in. Hello Hekatom. Hi Silva. Welcome on the YouTube side. Oh, the spray. Yeah, the spray. For shame. Yeah. Hi Addie Sue. Welcome. Hi West. Hello Bio. What the Thundersday? Fire. What is this, like Pokemon, like Thundorus and Landorus and whatnot? You know, I didn't expect that. Thundorus, Landorus, and all of them would have additional variations that would pop up in Scarlet and Violet. That was very surprising. Hi Silva. Yes, we're doing MISTRIA today. At first I had the schedule with Rune Factory, but I just remembered that I haven't done MISTRIA in a bit. And so I was thinking like, am I in the mood to farm? Or am I in the mood to farm and fight monsters? And so for today, I made the executive decision that we're going to be playing Fields of MISTRIA. And I hope you guys don't mind. I know Wednesdays are supposed to be Rune Factory, but yeah, I kind of missed MISTRIA. I'm also feeling like today is a bit more of a slower day for me. So something a bit more chill. I'm not ready to fight monsters today. Just chill. A little chill today. Hi Brock. Hello Ankle Lags. Welcome on in. Nebular. Hello there. Welcome on in to you as well. Hi Cian. Welcome on in. Hello. I'm scrolling. I think I've caught up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've caught up. Yes. Koyama! Yes, we're farming. Yeah, today's comfy farm day. Today is going to be a Fields of MISTRIA day. It is summertime in Fields of MISTRIA. And so it is lined up just in time. I think it's literally about to be my birthday in the game as well. So it's like birthday in game, birthday tomorrow in real life. And so maybe today will... Oh, no. I think it already happened, actually. I think my birthday already happened in Fields of MISTRIA last time. Yeah. Oh, I mean, regardless, you know. I think it's fun. It's fun to play during the, I guess, corresponding season whenever it's farming time in my farming games. I'm like, wow, immersion. Can you please feed the mods today? It's been days. How do you know they haven't been fed? How do you know I didn't just give them the crayons? Inkalags, how do you know that my mods schedule of when they eat? How do you know? Are you a spy in the mod team? I'm just kidding. Or am I? Hi Wes. Hat logo. I don't have it just yet, but I will put on my hat in a second. Yeah, farming and summer vibes. Yeah. Hey, Cian. Hi, Nimby. Good evening. Gonbawa. Welcome. Yes, we're going to be playing some comfy farming. We're gonna farm. Funnily enough, Wednesday, Thunder's Day, and Fire's Day are the in-game days in Final Fantasy XI. Really? Oh, that's cool. What about the other days then? What about Monday, Tuesday? Do they have names as well? And then the weekend, Saturday, Sunday? Don't forget to claim your birthday gifts in game. I think CCC was only one of those birthday gifts. Well, tomorrow I am playing Gacha for Gacha Thursdays. It's not gonna be anything like different and not anything fancy schmancy since the birthday stream's not until Saturday. And so tomorrow I will be claiming my birthday gifts in game, so you guys can see what they look like. You know how people, I don't know if you've seen it before, but you know how people can get like freebies? I don't know if you guys know, but you can get free stuff on your birthday if you go into different places. And someone made a whole entire like Excel sheet for stuff you can get on your birthday for free. And so I always forget about that, but apparently, yeah, a lot of franchises, if it's your birthday, they'll either give you like A, a discount for something, or B, a coupon, or 3, they'll give you like a free drink, or yeah, like a free item, or like a free donut, or something else. And so I always forgot about that every time it was my birthday, because my birthday, you know, I just the most I have done like over the years, over and over, is I just go, I eat cake with my family after we sing like happy birthday, depending on the person's birthday it is. And then if there's gifts, we exchange gifts, and that's it. That's all we do for my birthday over, you know, the years of my life, my family. And so I don't know, nothing was really fancy schmancy. Don't forget to go to I can't go to Pop Mart. I can't. How am I gonna get there, man? And the only way I can get there is if I take public transportation. And I stream tomorrow, so I can't just be like, all right, on my way to Pop Mart. Woo! So what do you get? Like a free blind box on your birthday? What's your favorite birthday you've had so far? I don't think I've had like a favorite birthday, like, oh yeah, that my favorite birthday. But I guess like in terms of memorable for birthdays, I don't know. Ever since I've gotten the opportunity to celebrate my birthdays on stream as well, it's made it feel extra special. Because once again, you know, in my family, we didn't really do anything fancy for birthdays. And there was one time where I did have like back in high school, way back in high school, I had high school, like I was in a friend group because I had friends that were mutuals with other people. And so I was just like there, you know, as like a mutual of my friends. And so there's this like, they would do stuff for birthdays, but I don't know, the stuff that, like I wasn't ungrateful. I was very grateful for the experience, but they invited like the main person, like the leader, I guess you could say, of like the friend group, told me that she was like setting up a surprise birthday event for me. And like it was cool. I was grateful for the fact that, you know, someone even set up like a surprise birthday thing for me. But all the activities weren't really activities that I necessarily am a fan of. It's more so stuff that she wanted to do, you know, for a while. And so I kind of felt like, I don't know, it kind of felt like an excuse for her to do stuff that she's always wanted to do, but for the sake of like my birthday. I was just like, cool, yeah, you know. So it's like we went out and stuff, but I was just like, oh yeah. But yeah, I don't know, that like stuck out, I guess, for like I guess not bad reason, just like a peculiar reason, just like I still think about it to this day, just like, okay. but yeah, you know, but I think for sure ever since I've, you know, started being able to share my birthday here with the community as well, you know, it really feels like every year my birthday has been so special, you know, because I just can't believe it. I can't believe I have once again such a lovely community, and it's been such fun being able to celebrate with you all every year. You know what happened though? I was talking to the friends about like me setting up the birthday stream and how I was like super excited, you know, to to give you guys 3 surprises. I have gifts for you guys, like 3 gifts that I'm gonna surprise you all with on Saturday, right? And then Whoppa was like, so it's your birthday, but you're giving chat stuff? And I was like, yeah, is that a problem? But yeah, I don't know. It's fun. I think it's really fun. Like I said, for my birthdays, I've never ever like expected any gift at all whatsoever. Because growing up, you know, like in our family, you know, we grew up pretty poor, and so it wasn't really a thing that you were going to get a gift for your birthdays. And so I never really expected gifts on my birthdays ever in my life. And so I'm just happy if I get to spend time with people, because my birthday's also my birthday too. And so growing up, right, I was so jealous of the kids in my class, you know, that had birthdays in the school year. Because if you had a birthday in the school year, you'd be able to like bring in treats, you'd be able to like, have, you know, spend time together during the day, you know, in class, have like a little birthday celebration. I never had that except for 1 year where they had like all summer birthdays combined into one day. And so, yeah, I never really got to spend birthdays with like friends, you know. And so, like I said, when I get to spend birthdays with people, especially like ever since I started celebrating it on Twitch, I'm just like, wow, it's so cool. It's like a big birthday party. But yeah, I think it's fun. I think it's really fun to, you know, hang out here with y'all. That already, you know, makes my day. And like I'm over the years, right, I've received really, really kind kudo boards. I know kudo boards, you know, for some people it's like after a while, like it's kind of repetitive. But for me, you know, I don't ever mind kudo boards. Kudo boards are like, it's like people take their time to like write a message, even if it's not even a kudo board, even if it's just like someone DMing me like happy birthday. I'm just like, that's so sweet for someone to, 1, remember my birthday, and then 2, take their time to even just like send me a happy birthday message, like happy birthday. I'm just like, oh, thank you for remembering my birthday. I'm just like, oh, that's so sweet, you know? And so yeah, those kudo boards though, over the years, right? Oh my god, I made me cry. I'm not a crybaby. You're a crybaby, chat, not me. But yeah, I always appreciate kudo boards, no matter what. And then, like I said, it doesn't have to be kudo board, right? Even if it's not kudo boards. But I remember those kudo boards absolutely made me just... I go back and look at them, you know, because I'm just like, it's so sweet to see such kind messages. Hi, Omni! What's a kudo board? It's a kudo. It's a kudos to you. Kudo. And kudo board, it's like this board where essentially you can write down messages in a really big virtual board, right? Think of like a cork board and people put on messages. And so with kudo boards, you can just like put messages on with each person that you link to. And then from there, they can like write a word, they can write a message, they can post a GIF, a picture, etc., etc. Kudo board has gotten more of a paywall over the years, ever since, you know, I think like 2023. But there's like other alternative websites that have options now where you can still do that without the paywall. I think the paywall mainly is just for the person that's like making the kudo board, and then everyone else doesn't have to pay money. But the main person that gets the kudo board does have to pay money for it. You've never seen them? I'm really surprised. I don't know if you've seen it, but like, for example, Nina, if you guys know Nina or if you guys know Twirly, they've also received kudo boards. It's what you see when you see like streamers reading this like gigantic wall of text with a bunch of different messages for birthdays and events. Usually that's what people use it for. They'll like have someone will like arrange like a kudo board, and then they'll give it as like a surprise gift, and then you'll see like a bunch of messages from people. It was extremely popular, I think like 2022, 2023. But yeah, at this point, some people still do it, but not everyone does it anymore for kudo boards. Yeah. It's not for me. Like I said, you know, I don't really expect like kudo boards either. For me, it's more so just like if it's there, I get, you know, I'm very grateful. But I'm also, you know, just as grateful if it's even just like a message on Discord or a message on stream, right? I'm just like, it's nice. It's nice to be able to celebrate my birthday together with y'all. Childhood Elvira, like younger me, you know, it was very healed when I was able to celebrate birthdays with y'all. Yeah, Omni, now you know. Yes. Yeah, usually they're given to a lot of streamers to read on the stream for their events. Yeah. Hi, Huddle. Welcome on in. I'm doing well. How about you? How you doing today? Oh, yeah. It's definitely popular. And that's the thing, right? Like, it's not as popular anymore, but I try to arrange them when I can, right? And so, I don't know. I think it's fun. I like arranging stuff like that for people. And so, for me, I try to arrange for stuff. But then I think like in the recent years, whenever I try to like set something up, right, there is already like a kudo board, and I'm just like, oh, okay, that works out too. But yeah, I like setting things up like that, because I, as someone, that didn't really do much for my birthday growing up, I want other people to not feel that way too. And so I want them to feel like extra special on their birthdays, especially if they're doing like something for their birthday. And so for me, I'm just like, I got you. You don't know, but I got you. And plus, I think it's like a nice opportunity as well, because I feel like over the years, like as you get busier, not everyone's able to, stop by for streams, for example. And so I know if it's like I'm making a kudo board for my friends, I try to reach out to people that, might not have been able to pop in a while. And then I'll ask them like, oh, if you want to, if you're able to, would you like to leave a message for this person? And so yeah, I think it's really sweet. It's a super sweet gesture. But I know Trilly, she received like a kudo board alternative. I forget what it's called, but there's a alternative that's not paywalled anymore. So if you guys ever want to do that, whether it's for your friends or for fellow streamers, that you want to organize for, you can try to look for like a kudo board. Oh, Padlet. Was it Padlet? Thank you, Bio. Yeah, so maybe like Padlet is a better alternative. But yeah, it doesn't have to be for streamers. You can do it for your friends. If you have like, for example, virtual friends, or if you have like friends overseas or like internationally. I think it's really cute. Heck yeah! I love that, Luzo. Yeah, if you guys want to use my birthday as an excuse to get yourself some cake, do it! Do it! We can all have cake together on Saturday. Yeah! I have to get a cake too. I don't know what cake to get though. I was thinking about it. I was just like, every year I've gotten like Paris baguette, but I don't think there's a Paris baguette as available here. And so I need to figure out what place does like delivery and what cake to get. I don't know. Maybe when my phone just rang to an unknown number. Oh no, Pokemon! Oh no. Technically, your birthday is the same as my brother's, so I could get a cake even if he's not in town to visit. Heck yeah! Like my parents, right? I talked about it. My parents and my brother are getting a cake for me, even though I'm not there, because they want to celebrate my birthday together still. And so they told me that they'll get a cake in time for like Thursday, and then they'll like hit me up. They'll call me and we'll do like a whole like FaceTime call and do like the birthday thing. They didn't make me cry, they didn't make me cry when they told me that on the phone on Friday. I was just like, man, I feel bad because I'm just like, you guys don't have to spend money on cake. I want it to be like, it's one less cake to buy, so you can save money, right? But they're like, no, it's your birthday, we will buy cake. And I'm just like, ooh. Man. Cupcake, yeah, cupcake's okay too. Of course it is. There was a year actually for Trilly's birthday that she had like a bunch of cupcakes instead of like one big cake. And I think that's really cool too. Like, how people always say like, for the birthday, it's always like conventionally a birthday cake. But cake can be a lot, especially if it's like one person or only like two people. And so I feel like if you guys are celebrating like by yourselves and you're not a big fan of like sweet stuff, a cupcake is perfectly fine. Yeah. He'll be in town early next week. Or maybe you can wait then, Silva. Maybe you can wait to like celebrate with him. Or you can have two cakes, Oh, Omni! It's okay. Yeah, if you're on a diet, right? No cake. Maybe you can go for like something else, like a savory cake, I don't know if there's like a savory cake. You could do like an onigiri. You can do an onigiri, stick a candle in it. Or you can just have like an onigiri, pretend it's a cupcake, Pretend it's a jelly donut, in the famous words of Brock from Pokemon. Oh, mint chocolate ice cream cake. Oh. Is it normal for cafes to serve? I don't know if it's normal, but I feel like if it's a cafe, you know, some people do have cereal for breakfast, and so it is a nice alternative if people aren't really like a fan of, you know, like coffee for breakfast. I used to eat ice cream cake. Oh my god, yeah! I grew up on ice cream cake. That's all we have for birthdays was like ice cream cake for years on end. And so ice cream cake has like a special place in my heart. I wouldn't say it's my go-to cake anymore, but yeah, ice cream cake did have a special place in my heart. I always do a small cake even for bigger groups because I know not everyone is gonna, I want cake. Yeah, brown guy. Exactly. I think that's really a good way to go about it. I thought the cake was a lie. What do you mean? Cake is a lie. A bento cake. That's true. Birthday crab rangoon. Yeah, if you want to get birthday crab rangoons. Yeah, like for the birthday celebration on Saturday, if you guys want to get a cake, get a cake. If you want to get food, you can get a food, you know? It can be anything. It's not like we're going to do anything like, you know, I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's not, I didn't plan, for example, like, okay, after this time, I'm going to have people sing happy birthday to me, you know? That's not planned. And so you guys can get whatever you like and then eat whenever you want, right? It's nothing like there's going to be a set time for all of us to sync up and get ready to eat together, you know? It's just a celebration. It's a fun time to hang out together. And then at 9 p.m. ET, 6 p.m. PT, it's going to be the peak collab. So that's like the one thing where I guess it is planned that I'm going to be like drinking. And so if you want to drink alongside me at that time, you can drink with me. But I don't have anything planned like, okay, after this time, we're going to have cake together, everybody. Put your candles in your cake and eat with me. I don't do stuff like that, you know? But I guess that could be cute though. Like if I if I set up like a scuffed hand cam and like get a slice of cake and stick a candle in it. That'd be kind of funny, you know? Strawberry soju! Thank you so much for that resub at 4 months. I hope you enjoy your emotes as well as your sub badge. Welcome to the tea shop. I hope you enjoy your stay as a tea bond. Thank you! Thank you, strawberry soju. Speaking of soju, I need to find an alcoholic drink to have. I was thinking about soju. I don't know if there's places that deliver soju. And so I will show what I get for Saturday. Yeah, I was thinking about like 85 degrees because I know 85 degrees is more of like a West Coast thing. And so I remember last year I came by and I saw it. I was like, oh, I like the 85 degree cakes. They look really pretty. But I don't know if there's one like close by that I can just have delivered to me. Let's see their menu. I want to see what cakes they have at 85 degrees. Lilith, thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome on in. Let me see. But yeah, I know there's like Paris Baguette. There's Tous les jours. I don't know if Tous les jours is a West Coast thing too. Tous les jours cakes. We got one from my mom. She didn't like it, but that's a different story. But I did see some that I liked from Tous les jours. I don't know if that's a West Coast thing though. What else is there? Yeah, 85 degrees. Let me see. Oh no, not the aversion to cake. Yeah, that's valid. I've been on medication before where it's given me like aversions to food. And that's the worst, you know? It's like you can't help it. You're just like, oh God, I don't know why, but all of a sudden I find that specific food kind of revolting, you know? No, I haven't played. Oh wait, I know the reference. I do know. I haven't played Portal, but I have seen references of the cake one. I do know. Yes. Let's see. 85 degrees is everywhere. Not that they're not Nihale. Yeah. You know where I was at, they weren't really there in the East Coast. And so I didn't really have experience with 85 degrees until I came over to the West Coast. Do you like little foods that look like cute things, or do you... I feel bad. Like for example, if it's like a cupcake but it has like a face on it of an animal, I feel bad. And what I'll do is like I'll eat around the face, and then the face will be like the last thing that I eat because I feel bad. I'm just like, no, I don't want to do that today. I'm gonna look at the cake. Let me see the sweets. Let me see. What kind of cakes do they have? You can't get cakes online. Oh no, I found the cake category. Oh, oh my, oh. sorry. I'm like looking at it and I'm just like, I want to show, but I'm really afraid that it's gonna like dox me by showing my zip code, and so I can't show you guys. But the cake look really good at Tout le Jour. There's like a coffee creme brulee one. There's a deluxe strawberry one. Excuse me. There's a mango creme brulee one. Oh, take screenshots. Okay, I'll take a screenshot. Okay, God, that's a lot of screenshots though. Okay, maybe I can like screen share, but like only show the cake. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, but what if something pops up? You know, like a pop-up pops up. Okay. I'll take a screenshot. Yes. My zip code is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Not. It is not. I don't know if you guys know, but zip codes aren't that long. And I was counting in order. Okay, that's one screenshot. Okay. What? They have ube? They have ube cake? I know some people that'd be a big fan of the ube cake. Ato? Okay. A 3. Okay. A 4. Okay. A 5. Okay. And then the rest are like bread. Oh my god, the mango panna cotta cup looks kind of yummy. Oh, I've had the Hokkaido chiffon cake cup. Those are good. Those are really tasty. They have strawberry panna cotta cup. Oh, white chocolate straw. Oh, actually, I'm not a big fan of chocolate though. Hi there, Not. Welcome on in. How you doing today? Sorry. I'm looking at cake right now on the website for 85 degrees. There's like 5 screenshots I need to transfer real quick. Give me 1 second. I'm going to make a folder. Okay. Okay. That should be good. Yes. Alright. And the good thing too about 85 degrees Tout le Jour in Paris Baguette is usually the cakes are not too sweet. I am part of the not too sweet crowd now. Okay. Look! Huh? Oh, the picture. What did I do? Oh, oops. Okay, look! Whoa! Okay, alright. I'm going to shift over real quick. Okay. Alright. Do you see all the lovely cakes that they have? Oh my goodness. That looks so good. Okay, so actually, let me go over to this scene right here. I don't know why I'm not just making things harder for myself. Yet again. I don't know why I'm doing that. Okay. Folder. Whoa. Okay. So here are the cakes. Alright, as you can see from... This is from 85 degrees, which is very much like a West Coast At least for me, I think of West Coast whenever I see 85 degrees because I didn't really see it where I was at. And so, yeah, look. So we have like, there's like a Black Forest cake. There's a coffee creme brulee one. There's a deluxe chocolate mousse cake, classic tiramisu, deluxe strawberry cream cake. I think I would like the, out of those options, I am curious about the deluxe strawberry cream as well as the coffee creme brulee one, right? And then for the ones below it, since I didn't get to take a picture of their name, the ones below from left to right are a macchiato cream cake, and then they have the mango creme brulee cake. Then there's a red velvet cake, the strawberry chocolate mousse cake, and then the tiramisu cheesecake. Out of those, I think I like the mango creme brulee cake. No. Usually with the cakes, at least from my experience with Paris Baguette, you can order like same day and they'll deliver it to you. Yeah. Okay. And then if I go to the next picture, which one? Strawberry shortcake? Which one? The second to middle one, or second to last? Oh, you mean for the one up top with the strawberries? Yeah, the classic tiramisu. That one is a tiramisu with some strawberries on top of it. Okay, and then the next set looks like this. So there's like slices you can get as well, individual slices. There's like deluxe chocolate mousse. Oh, if you're talking about the pink one's strawberry chocolate mousse cake. Yeah, that one's a strawberry chocolate mousse cake for the pink one. And then the last one's tiramisu. And then the middle one is a red velvet. Yeah, it's pink. Here, let me zoom in. It might look a little more whiter, but yeah, if I zoom in, you can see it's definitely like pink compared to white. Look, see? It's like covered. It's mousse, so it has that texture on it. Yeah, pink. It's very pinky, very pinky. Yeah, it has really fancy decor. Very fancy schmancy, like, decoration on it. Very fancy, very fancy. And then, the next picture, if I go back. The next one looks like this. Very fancy like you. I do like my fancy looking cakes that aren't too expensive. These are still on the expensive side in my opinion though. But yeah, so there's like individual cakes too. Like right here they have the deluxe, the strawberry, the macchiato, right? Creme brulee and tiramisu. So technically, if you don't want like a full cake, you can go for like the sliced version instead, like that. And then if you want like the other cakes too, some other ones I took a screenshot of were this one right here. So that's like that's what the inside looks like, okay? Of the red velvet cake. There's the strawberry chocolate one. So that's the inside of the pink cake right there on the second picture. That's the inside of the pink cake. The chocolate cookie crumble, cream cheese, mango roll if you want like a roll cake instead. Hi Belle. Hi Day. And then they also have like the souffle cheesecake if you want more of like the Japanese style cake. There's the strawberry tiramisu. They have cream puffs, egg tarts, almond bites, but those were like getting into the other like baked goods. And then this was like the last row of cakes that I saw. Look, it's ube cake. It's ube cake, blueberry cheesecake, and then yeah, the other ones like Black Forest Classic and coffee. So yeah, ube cream cake is like the last like big cake that they offer, along with the ones that we saw earlier. So there's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 11 big cakes that you can technically get if you want like a full-on cake, you know? Prickin' pies! What are Prickin's pies? But yeah, I don't know. I guess if I were to get it from 85 degrees, I think I would want to try the either the deluxe strawberry cream one, because I love strawberry. I personally, my favorite cake of all time is the green tea strawberry shortcake from Paris Baguette, but it doesn't look like they do like a green tea cake here. And so I guess that if I were to go with 85, I would go with like a mango one. But here, let's look at tous les jours. Tous les jours. Let's see. Hey, what did that? Excuse me. Excuse me. Hi, Sammy. Who did your BGM? It should be down below in the credits. The person that made my BGM for this specific theme is the same person. Actually, no. Never mind. That was for the opening scene. So for this person is someone that I actually commissioned off of on Skeb. So on Skeb, if I go to Skeb, it is this person right here. What do you mean? If someone were to make a cake for me, I would eat it no matter what, you know? Because that's so sweet. For someone to go out of their way to make a cake. Thank you, Cian, for saying that. That's very sweet of you. But yeah, the person that did my music, they go by Hiyori. And this is their Twitter if you want to check them out. But yeah, I commissioned them through Skeb. Skeb. Right here. Cha-chan! Oh my god, I did not mean to pull that up. Okay, here. Paste. That's their Twitter, in case you guys like the person that made this BGM in particular. Ta-dan! Ah, thank you! Thank you, they're not. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm gonna see if Rovier has time to go pick it up for me. and then I should be able to grab it by the time that I go back and visit in like December. So it's gonna be a little while. I'm so sorry they're not. Yeah, my P.O. box is still open, but I have moved. And so I told Rovier that... I asked him actually, I was like, Rovier, can you pick it up for me? And so he said, yeah, I'm down to pick things up for you. And so by the time I go back in December to like get more stuff to move over here again, I'm gonna pick up my P.O. box stuff. But yeah, after this year ends, my P.O. box is going to be closed until I can find like a new one over here on the West Coast. Yeah. But thank you, they're not. Thank you. I appreciate you letting me know. Thank you, they're not. Thank you for understanding. Yeah, I wanted to be able to have like a P.O. box over here, but it's a little hard to get a P.O. box. Because for me, with P.O. boxes, I like them to be a bit farther away just for, you know, like privacy and safety purposes. But it's a little hard over here to be able to... think of like a place, because I'm not really familiar like what place would be a good place for a P.O. box yet, and so I have a lot of research on my agenda to look into before I choose one. Okay, tous les jours cake. Let's see. Yeah, this is like an example, I guess, for y'all if you're curious about what kind of cakes people do here on like, you know, America from Asian bakeries. Okay, let's look at their menu. Cakes. West Coast kind of funky. It's cool though, you know? I think it's cool checking things out and being like, wow, West Coast. Oh my god, the pictures for tous les jours look so fancy. You used to work at tous les jours? Yeah? Did you like working there? Are you able to talk about it, or is that NDA? Oh, the cakes look so pretty. They look so pretty. But I will say the cakes are a little bit smaller compared to like Paris baguette cakes. Okay, let me take a picture. Yeah, I could live on Banoi Island. Like, a little do you know, maybe I'm just bluffing that I'm living on the West Coast. Maybe I'm living on Banoi Island instead, you know? You never know. They have a green tea cake! Oh, but it's not the same though. It's like a mousse, it looks like maybe. Like, it's called a cloud cake. Kind of giving like mousse cake vibes. Okay. And by mousse, I mean like chocolate mousse. Just to clarify, in case people need clarification. Okay, so let me delete these pictures. Right now, I'll keep them. I'll make a new folder in here. A folder within a folder. Yes. Save. Oops. Save. Save. Okay. Alright. So these are the cakes from Tous les Jours, in case you were curious about what they look like. Jajan! So as you can see, their pictures are very fancy. There's like a cloud cake, a strawberry cloud cake. There's a green tea cloud cake, peach cream cake, triple berry. Oh, that sounds kind of good. Triple berry cloud, and then the mango cloud. I think cloud just means like it's very fluffy, like very airy, like an airier cake that's not so dense, right? So they're really big fans of the cloud cake. And then the other options that they have as well include, they also have these ones right here. They have the Earl Grey cloud. They have the blueberry yogurt. They have the blueberry yogurt number 2. I don't know if there's like a difference in flavor or if it's like a difference in the look of it. The strawberry lychee one. Actually, I feel like that one is probably the one that I'd want to try. That sounds really good. Strawberry and lychee combined together. That sounds yummy. And then there's the strawberry gâteau, as well as cloud cake number 3. I don't know where cloud cake number 1 is at. We saw 2, we saw 3, but we did not see 1. And then the last of the selection they have is the mango cloud number 2. There's a mocha cloud, as well as a choco cloud. Yeah, I think for me personally, if I were to get it from Tous les Jours, I'd probably go for the strawberry lychee one. That one sounds good. That sounds kind of yummy. I don't think I've had a lychee cake before. Oh, really? Oh my goodness, Delmod. I can see it. I see the one that's not like... What do you mean one? There's like a bunch of them. Isn't it all the ones at the end? Because half of your eye has like the eye without a lip at the end of it. And then the other half of your eye, or eye, has lips at the end of it. It's like the entirety of the latter half, or all L's. Yeah, I fear. It's just a fear. Just a fear. But yeah, some fonts are very easy to pick out, like which ones are lowercase of I's or L's, because they need to have a way to differentiate, right? And so the font kind of differentiates for me. But yeah, all right. So that's from Tous les Jours. But yeah, I'll figure it out. I'll probably figure out which one I want to go for and then go for it. The pink one, yeah, that's the strawberry lychee one. I was looking at that one too because I like lychee a lot, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of tempting. I like strawberry. I like lychee. I do have fonts on. I do. I done do got them fonts on my OBS. That I do. But alright, enough about cake in case y'all are getting hungry. I know some people will try to not get hungry for live stream. And so I'm going to gonna boot up Fields of MISTRIA, and then we can start cooking in game and maybe make some cakes in game as well. Yeah. Let me boot that up. But yeah, we'll see. I'll update you guys on what cake I decide to get. Yeah. Wait, I was curious. See and say you can get something from Pop Mart for your birthday. Pop Mart birthday. Oh, birthday badge membership. You can get 1 birthday exclusive badge per visit during their birthday month. Birthday month? Are you kidding me? Birthday month? We went to Pop Mart recently. I can't remember if it was in August. Birthday month with a valid receipt from the same day visit. Wait. Okay. Oh, but this is Malaysia. This is Pop Mart Malaysia. Wait. Pop Mart birthday. Oh, no. I'm not gonna spoil myself. Like I said, I don't really want anything for my birthday. You know? Except for, I guess, like a cake to have. To be able to celebrate. But besides from that, the reason why we're talking about Pop Mart is because I was talking about how some people like really get that whole like birthday goodies thing on their list. Like someone I saw on Twitter had like a whole Excel sheet of stuff they can get on their birthday, either for free, discounted, or a coupon. And so CN brought up that Pop Mart. And so with Pop Mart apparently does something for your birthday. I think you can get one free blind box from what I remember. But apparently there's a little bit more that you can do for your birthday. And so I'm looking right now to see what that is. I can't go to Pop Mart. At least I'm pretty sure I can't go tomorrow. So I'm curious on what they do. But no spoiling, no spoiling. If anything, I want to spoil for you guys. I rarely spoil things on myself. Nutsir, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Hello there. Thank you, Belle. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let me see. But yeah, like I said, the thing that makes me the happiest is just being able to spend my birthday with people. Because small Vera didn't get to spend birthdays, you know, with people with the summer birthday during the school year. And so I always am happy to spend birthdays with other people. I'm like, wow, it's like a big birthday party. Birthday. What can you get at Pop Mart on your birthday? Okay, so at Pop Mart during your birthday month, you can receive a special birthday badge with a purchase of full price items by being a Pop Mart member. Oh, so you don't get a free blind box. You just get a badge if you buy something in your birthday month. They not even a free blind box. Alright, well. There you go. That's what you get from Pop Mart if you if you go to Pop Mart on your birthday. Yeah. But here, let me pull it up. Let me see if I can find the person that made their list of like birthday goodies. Let me see. Let me see. Alright. Just to give you guys a little tidbit in case you guys want to get some free goodies. Where is it? I swear this person was the person with that Excel sheet. Is it not? Maybe it's not. Birthday Excel sheet. Oh well, I can't find it right now. But TLDR is if you guys, once again, if you want to get free stuff on your birthday, you can look up on Google like what places give what on your birthday. And so it's like, I think with like Auntie Anne's, if you have Auntie Anne's, like the pretzel joint, they give you like a free pretzel on your birthday. Or a free lemonade, I can't remember. But yeah, there's lots of places where they'll just like give out free stuff. Or I think it's like Sephora. I think, let's see, I think Sephora, yeah, you get like a, I remember I got a choice between two things. What do you get from Sephora on birthday? Yes. So Sephora, you can actually get a free birthday gift during your birthday month. And so it doesn't have to be your birthday day, but you can choose between items. And for me, I actually chose like I think a highlighter a few years ago. But then I mainly actually kept that box because that box was really good quality. And so I kept that box and used it for ASMR. I don't know if you guys remember, but I used to do like the writing ASMR where it sounds like I'm writing on a piece of paper. I was actually writing on a Sephora box because the box sounds like paper when you're writing on it with a pen. You know? And so I was like, ooh, that's gonna be good for ASMR. Ooh. But yeah. Alright. That's it though. Okay, let's hop into Fields of Mistria. Hi, Safi. Good afternoon. Konbawa. Wait. Forget, am I full screen when I play Fields of Mystria or no? I am. Yes. Oh wait, the hat. Usually I wear the hat for Rune Factory. I don't wear the hat for Fields of Mystria. Okay. Alright. Fields of Mystria is booting up. Speaking of cake, I don't know if you know Jacob's Coffee and Nescafe, but I want to make a coffee cake out of that because I make... Oh! I think that'd be interesting to try out. Yeah, because with cake, you know, a lot of the time with baked goods, some flavors, even if they might be strong, tend to get, you know, muted if you don't have a lot of it. And so that's why you'll see stuff like concentrates being used, right? And so yeah, I would say give it a go. You can try it out, right? The cool thing with baking is that you can always try things out. Same with cooking, right? You can try it out. Doesn't work, doesn't work. But if you does work, then you have a new recipe on your hands. So I'll say do it. Try it out. Ah, yes. I think I did read about that. Yeah, that IHOP gives you free buttermilk pancakes on that Excel sheet someone made. But yeah, I get a free meal. Get a whole free meal. Benoi Island does not have IHOPs, but they do have IHOpping. You never know. Maybe there are IHOPs in Benoi Island. You don't know. Okay, let me go over here. We'll do the full game capture. Fields of Mystria! Wahoo! And then close this. Okay, and then I'm gonna pull up my controller. Food tray, be gone. Controller on. Alright. Okay. It's farming time. Yeah, I hop it on my birthday. But once again, birthday celebration happening on Saturday at 6 p.m. Not 6 p.m. 3 p.m. ET, 12 p.m. PT. And then the peak, specifically, the peak drinking challenge is happening at 6 p.m. PT, which is 9 p.m. ET. Oh, I hate how when I tab out of this game, the music cuts off. I wish there was an option so that it didn't cut off the music for the game when I tab out and stuff. Okay, alright. But yeah, let me know how it goes. Let me know how it goes for the cake. I would love to hear how it goes with the cake. Okay, alright. Yeah, 12-hour stream on Saturday. I don't know if you guys saw, but I made a little event as well on the Discord in case you guys want to be notified. I will make an official announcement today after the stream. But yeah, it is there in case you want to get notified through the event section in the Discord. Okay. Let's hop on in. It's farming time. But yeah, what do you guys like on your birthday? What do you guys do on your birthday? Do you do like fancy smashy stuff on your birthday? Or do you feel like y'all are more chill on your birthday? I'd love to hear about what you guys like to do for your birthdays. You did nothing, play games, and that honestly, that sounds great too. Like if that's what you enjoy, then that's what you should do. Like that's the thing, right? Every person's different, and every person likes doing different things on their birthdays, and that's why I feel like it's so important that people, you know, get to do what they want to do on their birthday. Because it's like I said, that one birthday where I had that high school quote-unquote friend that took me out for my birthday. And like I said, I'm grateful that they took me out and like planned a whole day. But let me tell you, the whole day I realized were things that she wanted to do, not necessarily stuff that I wanted to do, you know? I was just like, interesting. Very interesting. I have so many berries. Why do I have so many berries? Hi, Derby. Welcome on in. Can we get a shout out for Derby, please? A pizza. We got a pizza. Oh, why do I have so many berries on me? Oh my god, look, birthday cake! A strawberry shortcake. I know, Derby, but I didn't give you a shout out earlier. Okay. All right. 192, 106. Oh, these are all pretty good in terms of like food for energy. Okay, I'll keep it for now. I don't know if you guys saw, but I think Coral Island's supposed to finally get multiplayer soon. I don't know when, but I know they said in August. And so that's exciting. I kind of want to go back to Coral Island so that I can, you know, get... I don't know. I kind of want to... I do want to continue, but I'm not gonna... I don't know if you guys could tell, but once I found out that Lund... I think that was his name? The merman. Once I found out that he wasn't a marriageable candidate, I kind of stopped playing. but it's only because... you know, for me, whenever I play farming sims, I usually, like, if there's a candidate that I like, I will definitely, like, go all in, you know, playing to get to the point where I can marry them. And so I was a little disappointed, you know, that he wasn't someone that you could marry in game. But yeah, I do want to keep on playing, though, because that was a fun game. That was a really fun game. And it's cool that they're coming out with the multiplayer, finally. That's very exciting. I'm gonna sell these seeds for now, just because. Are they level 2? No, there's no levels in this game. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. You unplugged, nice soup. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people like to just like unplug for their birthday. Oh, you buy cake? Okay, for my birthday, all I did / wanted was to do a 20-hour stream. Okay, that sounds fun. Catch up on sleep and drink. Okay, yep, that's valid as well. I like to sleep in and then go to the gym. I say I'm leveling up and then I go to the gym, so it feels like I'm actually leveling up. That's really cool, though. Yeah, I think it's so cool. It's so cool hearing about everyone's different ways of celebrating their birthdays, you know? And that's the thing. Some people like a fancier birthday. Some people like a more chill birthday. Some people don't want to do anything for the birthday, you know? Like, some people just want to treat it like any other day. Ooh, nice level up. I forgot. Ringing the bell levels you up. Yeah, everyone's different. And so that's why I feel like, you know, it is important to ask, or at least like, somewhat find out what someone wants to do for their birthday before planning something. Because if they don't like it, they may not enjoy it on their birthday. Alright. Call outside. Yeah, as someone that's like an introvert, I guess that's like a big reason why I didn't really mind just not really doing too much for my birthday too. I'm okay just like chilling, you know? Oops, I did not mean to take up that fence post. Did it go in? Is this... What is this here? Where's my sword? Did I sell my sword? By accident? My sword! It's gone! Oh. That's what's missing. Is it in here? The gold one's in here. Was it the gold one? Was I using a gold sword? I can't remember. Okay. I guess I'll hold on to this for now. For some reason, I don't remember if it was gold or not. Interesting. I'll hold it there for now. Alright. I feel like it's not. I think I sold it because I was rushing to go back the other day, and so I feel like I definitely sold my sword. I think I sold it at the end of stream, but that's fine. That's okay, you know. Oh, I forgot. I need to check the request for today. But yeah, for those that are curious about what point I'm at in the game right now, I am trying to upgrade the inn. I only have less than I think 80 left for the wood. I need 4 more silver ingots, and so I think today we should be able to level up our inn. And then there's some other stuff too that some other people want. And I should be able to get the... Oh, she wants horse. I do not have a horse to drop horse hair. Yeah, we're making our way. Making my way downtown. Walking fast. Rice ball. Shipping bin. Tilapia. Orange. Orange. Okay, orange, onion, cucumber. Orange, onion, cucumber. Orange, onion, cucumber. Orange, onion, cucumber. Alright, I have... Well... Onion? No, that's garlic. Do I not have onion? Is it inside? Maybe there's a chest? No, Savvy. I didn't do that for this game, unfortunately. I did that for my Stardew Valley game, but not for this one. I'm pretty sure I think I sold it. Yeah. Dang. Orange, onion. I guess I don't have those yet. I don't have a cucumber? I swear, I thought I at least had cucumber. I do have cucumber. Hi, Vincel. Come on in. How you doing today? Just wants 3. 3 cucumbers. 3 cucumbers. Onion, orange. 3 cucumbers. Yeah, I just don't have onions or oranges. It's going well so far. We literally just started because I was yapping away about birthday stuff. So you're just in time. We're just getting started. Yeah. But yeah, it's just cool though. It's cool that there are places that do things, you know, like for birthdays. But I thought about it too, right? I was like, oh man, I can only imagine how tiring it is though. Because for some people, you know, they don't want to spend all day going around, you know, getting stuff. But I guess it is nice that the option is there. Because there are some people that do spend all day going around getting their free birthday goodies too. Weird. Hello, people. Oh, weird. Will you be at the inn tonight? Hemlock has a new beer that wonderfully pairs with chocolate chip cookies. What? Oh. Okay. Interesting. Wait, who wanted the cucumber? Wait. I already forgot. Was it Valen? Valen, right? Yeah. Okay, she wanted cucumbers. Yes. Wait, she's right there. Yes. Thank you for the cucumbers. They're great on their own, but I also like them in cucumber salad. Oh, yeah. You know, I think cucumber salad was one of the things that's recommended if you go to Din Tai Fung. I didn't get it. I forgot to get it. I don't know if you guys have ever been to Din Tai Fung before. Who would have thought this old miner would one day become the curator of museum? Oh. Chili peppers. Oh, I have chili peppers. Went to the eye doctor's. Eyes finally starting to recover from flashing light prescriptions increased by 1.25. Oh, dang. Oh, my goodness. That does sound like a lot. I'm not an expert, but that is a pretty big jump. Okay. Let me donate. Okay, we're almost under 50, guys. I'm just gonna chop down the trees, okay? Don't worry. Alright, like I mentioned before, these trees, I tested it, and even though they're in the town, these trees are actually really good because they replenish every single day. It's not even like... Because on the farm, if you have a tree growing, it takes a couple of days, but in town, they replenish every single day. And so this is a really fast way to essentially farm wood if you need wood for upgrades and stuff. So for anyone that plays Hills of Mistria, definitely consider chopping down the wood in the trees in town. Opera house, mother and father wrote. Oh, dang, she does opera? Okay, she's fancy. All peace and quiet now, but the calm before the storm. Oh, I guess tonight's the Dungeons and Dragons event. Hello, Elsie. I'd like to gossip. Hi, Apple. Welcome on in. How you doing today, Apple? Welcome, welcome. Oh man, you know what I hated though? At the okay, I know he's not romanceable, but I would like to know what his loved gift is. Oh, he likes the perfect pink diamond. That makes sense. He is a big fan of rocks. But yeah, I feel like God, the one thing I hated whenever I went to the eye doctor growing up, and to this day I still hate it, is when they dilate your eyes. I know it's necessary. I know it's part of the process, but it's such an annoying feeling, you know? Your eyes just feel like, oh, and then they don't really go back for like the rest of the day until like a lot later. And so, I don't know if you guys also have gotten your eyes examined like that, but it's just the most annoying feeling, and it feels like my eyes are like popping out of my head. And then sometimes like that, the solution that they like, you know, put into your eye to dilate your pupils, you can also kind of like taste it too in the back of your throat. You're just like, oh. Marsh got called on a job today. Oh, thanks, Ulrich. You've never gone it? You've never done an eye exam before? At all? In your life? Never? Never ever? Oh, maybe this is my sword then, because the gold sword is the highest level sword you can make. At least for me. Maybe this is my sword then. There. Cool. I do need to make some more silver ingots, so I'll probably start farming up the ingots once I finish getting all the wood. When the person looks right into your face. I don't mind that too much, actually. The thing I mind too is also that machine where you like look into it and then they spray that like puff of air in your face out of nowhere. You're just like, oh, you're just like, oh my god. A cozy game would you like for a long vacation, like 2 months or a sabbatic year, but not forever? You mean like for me to play on like a long vacation if I could choose only one game to play for that period of time? Or do you mean like what game would I like to go on a break? For me, if it's any farming game, I can play that for like 2 months is easy. 2 months, I used to do like 6 months. Or not even 6 months. I think summer vacation was like 3 months. And so I would spend like a whole 3 months just playing the same farming sim over and over every single day. Because I get really hyperfixated on a game. I like it a lot. And so I could play, for example, Fields of MISTRIA is a game where I can just like play for a month straight if I had nothing else to do. I feel like a big reason as to why I don't do that nowadays is because, you know, I'm an adult. I do STEM and I do other stuff too. But back in the day, when I was on summer break during school, that's all I would do. I would wake up, I would eat food, I would hop into a farming sim, and then just play all day until it was time to go to sleep. Mom Beer did not like it though. Mom Beer was not a fan of me being such a gamer. She was just like, a young lady does not just play games all day. A young lady does not just stay in the basement playing games all day. And then, you know what she said to me? She did the whole thing like, she's like, hey, do you think you can make money off of playing games? And then I became a streamer after I graduated university with my education degree. Oh my god. I can only imagine how Mom Beer feels. I didn't plan for this, by the way. Like I didn't like back then I didn't think I would make money off of playing games. I would just tell Mom Beer, I'm like, I know, I'm gonna go to university and, you know, get a big girl job and a degree and stuff. Which I did. I did get a degree, you know, I did have a big girl job until, you know, COVID happened, and then that's when I began streaming, and then streaming became a thing where I could actually, you know, have as a job. And so now I actually do, you know, I play games in my job, but that's not all that I do, you know? And so it's kind of funny when I when I had to first tell Mom Vera about it, I was like, yeah, so I'm doing a separate job now during COVID, and I do play games. But I told her like the business side of it, and so she was like, okay, as long as you can support yourself, right, and help out every once in a while in the family, then that's okay. And so yeah, I've been a streamer, full time for like 3-4 years now. But yeah, if someone told Elvira during that time when she was in high school playing games, in the summer all day every day playing Harvest Moon, that she'd be able to play games as part of her job, I don't think she would believe you. She'd be like, what are you talking about? Because back then, streaming wasn't really popular, Streaming, the only thing that was popular for content creation was YouTube. And even then, it was still kind of, not as popular. So, times have changed a lot. Noticed Celine foraging by the pond earlier. I could not help but intervene with the wind spell when she nearly fell in. Oh, oh, it's kind of sweet. That's sweet. Here you go, Caldress. Here's a flower for you. Yeah. I meant like you can get in game and live there for a while. Oh, living in game? Same thing. I'd probably go for a farming sim, I'm not gonna say something like Danganronpa because if you're there for like even just like a day in Danganronpa, there's a chance that you're gonna get mortared. And so yeah, I'd probably go for like a farming sim. Farming sim sounds pretty chill for being in game for like 2 months. I saw you trying Fantasy Life a while back. What did you think? It's really fun. Like I really want to play more Fantasy Life too. It's just that you guys know me. I have so many games. I just play everywhere. And so I really want to at least try to finish up a little bit more of the games that I played before Fields of Mystria. Not before Fields, before Fantasy Life. And then I do want to go back and, finish up Fantasy Life too. I know, Amita! Danganronpa is so nostalgic, It's a very nostalgic series for me too. You want to be stuck in Lost Ark? Why, Derby? You trying to talk to the succubus? You trying to fight the succubus in real life? I remember her. I remember the big mommy succubus that you end up fighting in a boss fight in Lost Ark. Oh boy, you know it. You didn't even think of okay, Derby. Alright. Okay. Oh, you want to get mine, get isekai'd into Uma Musume, but as a trainer? I think that'd be so cool. Yeah, I would. If they have the option, I would also be down to be like a trainer in Uma Musume in real life. I was a manager, for the tennis teams, and so I feel like I got some experience. A little bit, a little bit of experience in that field. But you guys, is there a game you guys would like to be stuck into if you had to be stuck in a month, 2 months in game somewhere? Back in the day, Let's Play days, I actually got banned from watching them because why would you watch a game you don't have as if that isn't... Yeah! What the heck? Yeah! I feel like that's why so many people were so into, watching Let's Plays of that exact reason. Like, that was my reason, right? I didn't have the funds to buy all the games I wanted. And so I would live vicariously through the YouTubers that would do Let's Plays. In hopes that maybe someday I'd be able to play it myself, I would write down tips and like take down tips in my brain. Thinking like, oh yeah, whenever I get this game, I'm gonna know all the ins and outs of this game. With the back of my hand. Oh yeah. Yeah, Nebular, right? The life of a free-to-play child. I would spam fight Echidna. I also wouldn't mind also being able to threaten the honing person to actually hit the honing. But I feel like if you're threatening them, you're gonna make them feel more under pressure. And then if you do that, that's gonna stress them out more, no? And then they're less likely to hit the honing. Hi, Abysmal Ray! Welcome on in! How you doing today, Ray? Nice to see you. Hi. Yeah. Oh, yeah. After these years of knowing Derby, I definitely know where his priorities are. time. Just kind of going through conversations real quick to like boost their friendship as we're talking in chat. Okay, I'm gonna get some soap. Some good soap. Yes, please. Okay, alright. I was also the kid who got viruses on every... How come? Okay, well, Rovier and I also got viruses on our computer, like the home computer that we had. The reason was because we actually would play a lot of like flash games, you know, and back in the day, you know, those flash games, those websites were like riddled with a bunch of virus clicking pop-ups. And so Rovier and I, we just want to play a flash game for funsies, for free. But no, they had to have viruses on the computer website for free flash games, you know? Not the stop coughing on the computers. Stop spreading them darn germs on that computer. Wait. Who needed the walnuts? Somebody needed walnuts. Oh, it's her. Okay, I should see her tomorrow, so I should be able to give her 3 walnuts tomorrow. That's so funny, though. Have you tried stop coughing on the computer to not have it get a virus? A rock. Downloading stuff I shouldn't with those... No! I was so afraid of like the downloads. Like even back then, I was very wary of downloads and stuff because even though I wasn't as familiar with like how viruses work, just like the idea of potentially getting a virus like freaked me out. And so when it did happen, you know, it was horrifying. I'm not gonna lie though. Okay, do I even talk about it? Okay, I'll talk about it. So one of the moments where we kind of realized we had a virus was when one day Rovier and I were in the living room, by the way, because once again, this is the home computer. Rovier and I would be on the computer together at the same time. And let's just say we were browsing on the computer and we were playing a flash game. And then all of a sudden, my parents, you know, that are like behind us eating dinner, all of a sudden, there's a bunch of things that pop up. And let me tell you, it was like the succubus. It was like a lot of the succubus just like popped up. And so it was just a bunch of pictures of a bunch of big bahuba ladies that are not dressed appropriately, spamming, you know, like spamming like a pop-up on the screen. And so Rovier and I were like, ah! And so my parents look and they're just like, what's going on? What's happening? And so we decided to just like force shut down the computer. And we're just like, I think we have a virus. I think we got hacked. And so we didn't touch the computer after that until my cousin-in-law came over and like fixed it. But by fixing it, you know what he did? He was like, yeah, I can fix it. But when we went to go like check the computer after he said he fixed it, you know what he did? He just wiped the whole computer. He wiped it. And we're just like, so everything's gone? Because we had stuff on there too. We had like notes that we took down. We had screenshots of stuff that we took down, you know? And so we're just like, oh, it's gone. It's just, everything's gone. And then he was like, yeah, I couldn't fix it. And we're just like, oh, okay. But yeah, so that was an example of a time where we actually did have a virus, and it was very noticeable because, yeah, normally you don't have big bahuba ladies just like pop up on your screen in masses like that, you know? Hi, Dee. Oh my god, Dee, why'd you have to pop in during that conversation? It's so out of context. But hi, Dee. Welcome on in. How you doing today? This game is called Fields of Mistria. It's a farming sim. Yeah, you might like it. It has like the 90s style art for the characters, you know? We got some very handsome men in here. Some very pretty ladies. I think you would like, Dee. Yes, I like a lot. I'm just gonna clear my farm a little bit because it's getting a little wild, a little messy. So many grass patches. What's the virus called? Asking for a friend. This was big bahuba lady virus. I'm just kidding. I don't even know if there's names for those viruses. Side note, I can't believe my very important text message got dono walled. Wait, what'd you say? Sorry. Where? I made my computer go burr many times. Don't you blame my succubus? Was that your very important message, Derpy? Oh, text message! Wait, I didn't check my phone text message. Wait, let me see what you text me. Let me see. I hate you, Derpy. I hate you. You made me look at it just so I can read you calling me stinky? I swear. Oh, I swear. Yeah, Derpy was just like, you stink. Just wanted to let you know. And I was just like, okay. Thanks, Derpy. Thanks. You should try Grave Season. It's like this in Stardew, but murder mission. What? wait, you have to DM that to me. I'm gonna forget, Dee if you just say it in chat. Can you DM it to me, please? It sounds interesting. Yeah, I'm not stinky. Yeah, you tell them. Yeah, for me, I take showers, alright? I like to wear perfume. I like to smell good. Okay, alright. So I am the opposite of stinky. My Pampers! They're all grown in. Oh my god, I think a lot of stuff grew in today. I got a sunflower. Ooh. You texted Gretchen the same thing? I was in a meeting and Wei, like, why is this attack? Yeah, right? That's what I'm saying. It's like an attack early in the morning out of nowhere. I didn't see it until now, but I can only imagine if that was like the first thing that I woke up to. I've been like, what the heck? Just you wait, Derpy. Just you wait. You're gonna get an unexpected text in return in the morning at some point. But we're gonna say the exact same thing to you. But hi, Gretchy. Welcome in, ma'am. It's so nice to see you. How you doing today? Can we get a shout out for Miss Gretchy, please? I love her very much. Managed to get a terrible pop-up on my computer. The past couldn't click once without super bad ads. There were also ones where it said they locked down my computer. Oh no! Your dad said to ignore it. Oh. I hope he said to ignore it in the sense of like he kind of knew that it wasn't that serious in his mind. But that's scary. Yeah, viruses were so scary. And they are still scary to me. I remember... You know what I read on Twitter? I read on Twitter that people were talking about it. Like, I don't know why they said this, but someone said something along the lines of like, do people think viruses are actually real? It's not even that scary. And I was like, what did you just say? What did I just read? And then the person commented. There are people following up with the comment. They're like, yeah, viruses aren't real. And I was just like, okay. Apparently, they thought it was like some fear-mongering from the boomers, you know? And I was just like, oh, well, I was already worried about the younger generation, but I'm even more so worried because I'm just like, what do you mean? What do you mean they think viruses are like a thing that boomers made up to scare them? It's real. It's very real. Part of internet safety, you know? Furry detective. What furry detective game? Well, what are you talking about, Dee? I can't think of one right off the bat. Furry detective game? It was one of those pop-ups that tries to get you in a call. In a scam center. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I saw a lot of those videos pop up where it would be like the scammer getting scammed instead, you know? On your tail? Have I... Oh. Oh, I didn't play this one. Is there a demo for it? I've been doing a thing called like demo Days where I play demos during Saturdays. Not this Saturday because the birthday stream is this Saturday, but I do feel like I want to try it out if there's a demo of it for next demo Days. I spam the lizard meme to him. Lizard. You know, I was so confused at what that was, right? And then I was like, oh, lizard. Is this the same family member that was teaching you math? It was Mod Rocker. Yes, it was the same family member that taught me math. Yep. He was like, yeah, I'll get rid of your virus. It's easy, you know, because they like majored in comp sci or whatever. But no, he just wiped my computer. He just wiped our computer. He's like, yeah. I tend to use ad blocker. Okay. Let me tell you, okay? I know this might sound hard to believe, but back in the day, there was a time where ad blocker did not exist. Yes, I know it's hard to believe, but I was around during the time when ad blocker was not made yet. I know. It's very surprising. You know, it's a time way before many of you. But it's true though, it's true. Ad blocker wasn't a thing back then, you know? Like, nowadays it's great, but yeah, back in the day, ad blocker was not a thing, unfortunately. And so there were a lot of people that did end up getting viruses because they couldn't help but have ads that pop up, you know? Okay, Vanessa, you commented that when I was talking about like viruses back in the day with the pop-ups that came up, and so I thought you meant it as in like a just use ad blocker forehead. Just use it forehead. And I'm just like, I didn't have ad blocker back then, you know? It didn't exist yet. That wasn't really a thing yet, you know? Yeah. But yeah, it's kind of crazy to think about it, huh? There are some people that have not had that experience, you know, growing up where they did not have ad blocker. Some people have had ad blocker available to them their whole life. And I'm just like, oh my God. That's so weird to think about. It's really weird. Yes. Yeah. The thing is, right? Like I've been around long enough where it's like they have ad blocker, but then, you know, ad blocker was really good when it first came out. And then, yeah, a lot of websites now are countering ad blocker with other methods, such as, you know, not letting you watch the content that is playing if you have ad blocker on. So yeah, it's definitely... People have found ways to make it not effective anymore. Which makes sense, you know, a lot of websites, like, although, you know, everyone hates on ads do pay the website. Like, the website does get paid through ads, and without ads, it can be very hard for some websites to survive. Fall, winter, corn, it's not worth. Okay, I can plant 6 more crops. 3 jars. 3 jars, okay. Let's go this way. Festival time, yeah! I'm lagging, oh god. I'm fine with that as long as it doesn't too... Exactly, right? I feel like as long as it's not too invasive, I think it's okay too. That's why for my stream, I specifically have it so that it's timed on my channel so that people kind of know when to expect it every hour-ish. And so, yeah, that's my way of making it so it's not invasive. Because if you don't have set timers for your ads, unfortunately, it's always going to pop up as like a what they call pre-roll ads, where every time that you pop into a stream, you know, an ad will pop up. And so I didn't want that to happen, you know? And so mine's set on a timer. Just out of curiosity, do you get more money from us watching ads or subs? You don't have to answer, of course. Oh, thank you for asking, Brad. I think that's a perfectly fine question to ask. So, as a streamer, right, I do get revenue, like ad revenue, but majority of what like supports me and the channel is you guys, you know, and the subs especially. So, subs definitely are a greater greater part of the revenue that supports me directly compared to ads. Ads are there as like a little bonus, but ads, if you don't know, ads are pretty much like nothing essentially when it comes to supporting the streamer itself. And so yeah, when it comes to subs and you guys like subbing to me, that is the most direct way of supporting me after donations. Donations are the most direct way of supporting me monetary wise. And then there's bits that also go directly to me. And then subs, partial amount goes to me. And then ads do go to me, but it's not like a big amount. But as I always say, you know, if you don't want to, or if you can't support me through monetary ways, then just being here and hanging out is always more than enough. So yeah, everyone can support me, and it doesn't have to be monetary if you want to support me in different ways. But yes, thank you for asking. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, like Derpy said, every streamer that has ads running gets ad revenue, but it's very little. Clam chowder, yes. That was good. I like clam chowder. Clam chowder is real good. Gold ore. Okay. I love soup. I can have all sorts of soup all day, every day. I kind of want to make like broccoli cheddar soup. I've been craving that recently. I got attached to iced coffee in the Capitol, and I really missed it until I found Darcy's Saturday booth. Ooh. When more people watch ads, then the streamer gets more. Yes, so that's how ad revenue works, right? So ad revenue, it works off based off who watches the ads, right? So of course, if, for example, if it's like the streamers that have like thousands and thousands and thousands of viewers on a daily basis, then of course they're going to, you know, get a lot more ad revenue, right? But that's just the numbers way to think about it. So yeah, when you think about it, right? For example, if a streamer gets like 10 cents per ad, you know, one person watching means that they get 10 cents. But if it's like 100 people watching, right, that means they would have, you know, $1 essentially, right? For one person, for one ad running at the time. And so yeah, it depends. But usually if you want to see like, if streamers that get a lot of support from ads are usually the bigger streamers, once again, that have like thousands and thousands and thousands of viewers at a time. I'm very adventurous in most parts of my life, but I'm stickler when it comes to tea. Jasmine tea is my favorite. Oh, I love jasmine tea. Hi, Terithia. Hello. Okay. Hello, I have your walnuts. I just need to think of the best dessert. Ooh. Okay. All right, what do you have? Ooh, salted watermelon. We got a wild berry scone. Ooh, you know, I've always wanted to try making candied lemon peels, but I feel like from candied lemon peels, I've seen someone try to make it, and it has to be made in a certain way, or it does not taste good. And so I kind of want to try someday. Ooh, oh my god, can you guys imagine black hair Adeline? Oh, dang. I think that would look really nice on her, too. Yeah, there you go, Silva. Yeah, streamers make most of their revenue from sponsorships and such, more so than from direct streaming. Yeah, that's why you guys will see me do sponsorships here and there, but like I mentioned, for the most part, whenever I do sponsorships, it's things that I can vouch for, that I also enjoyed playing or enjoyed trying out, or a game that I would also play on my own time type of thing, you know? Yeah, the candied orange ones. Yeah, I saw a TikTok blow up in terms of like trying to make it, but a lot of people that tried to make it, it did not end up tasting as good. Bathhouse. Oh. Yeah, she's not a bachelorette, unfortunately, Brat. Yeah, Darcy's not. Hi, Twirly. Welcome on in. Can we get a shout out for Twirly, please? Why is this ad 5 hours long? Totally don't mind. Look at that. Oh my god, really? Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's why for me it's like, you know, ads, of course, I also find annoying, but You know, if it's like I'm sitting in a friend's stream, if I'm not subscribed to them, or if it's, you know, someone that I like watching, I don't mind sitting through ads just because I know it's a way that, you know, to support them, but also ads you can't turn off. I don't know if you guys know that, but ads are something that you cannot turn off on Twitch. And so it's either you get the pre-roll ad setup where ads play randomly and they always play whenever you pop into, or whenever someone pops into your stream, or you can have it more scheduled so that it's more readily expected from the timing of your stream, so that, you know, streamer can let them know, or you guys can know from my timer notification, so that I can also adjust as well. If, for example, if there's like something that's big about to happen in game, I'll pause and wait until after ads are over. Cozy with Ruby, thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome on in. Hope you enjoy your stay. I like that counter, but I do not have space for the counter. Oh, wait, that's so cute! The small vase! I want that! That's super cute. There's some new items that were added last time with the update. Oh, this is so cute. But I think I already have the recipe for the vase one, so maybe I'll just skip out on it. Oh, a jar. I love jars. That basket's new too, because I have this basket, but not that one. Cute cake counter, and then there's also like a lovely cottage counter. Oh no, I should save money. I need to save for the house upgrade in the first place, and then I can spend money on stuff. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, you like juniper? Yeah, Derpy. Yeah, juniper looks very nice. Hi, Bunzy. Welcome on in. Can we get a shout out for Bunzy as well, please? That's all some hyper big beefies. Calling out Didi here. Some of the unhinged stuff I see on Twitter. Oh, not you exposing Didi. Twitter is Twitter, Derby. Excuse me. All right, how dare? People can do what they want on Twitter. Sunflower, yes. There you go, Maple. Okay, so that was her request for the sunflowers. Hi. Hello. She does have that R energy. Yeah, a lot of people like Miss Juniper. Let's see. I guess I can go. I'll buy one. I'll buy one of the pumpkin earrings because those are accessories. I can wear that for the fall. Okay. Hi, Cozy with Ruby. How you doing today? Welcome into the chat for the first time. Hello, hello. Okay, alright. But yeah, like people were saying in the chat, if you are a fellow streamer and you're someone that's like looking into sponsorships, it is very important to make sure that you don't get, you know, scammed, because there are unfortunately a lot of people that do take advantage of that. And like, for example, I have my business email, you know, posted on my stream as well as on my Twitter, and let me tell you, the amount of scam sponsors that I get a day is kind of ridiculous. And so it's very important to be careful if you're a streamer that's trying to, you know, look at sponsorship emails, because there are people that are very predatory. I'm good. Thank you for asking. We've been having some nice time chit-chatting and farming. Okay, I have 8 days left in the month. And so I think I'm going to grow some chili peppers. Those take 6 days. Okay. These take 9 days. Ooh, that's too long. 6 days. These take 4 days. Tea leaves regrow. That's cool that they give the icon of like if they regrow, how often they regrow. I'll get some more sugarcane. Why not? More sunflower seeds too. Oops. And then 6 days. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I need one more. I guess I'll just grow some more cucumbers. Okay. Alright. My seeds are ready. Do you prefer storing tea leaves in boxes, tins, or jars? I like tins. Tins are cute, but jars are cute too. But tins, I feel like, you know, are just kind of a staple for tea leaves, in my opinion. I especially love it when the tea leaves originally come in a tin itself, you know. And so I usually store them in that exact tin that they come in. Or if there's like refills, then I'll just like reuse that tin to store more tea leaves. But yeah, I like tins as well. Tin boxes. Yeah, tins for the cabinets. Yeah, jars too. Jars I feel like are really nice if you want to store other goodies, you know, like salt and sugar. Those are really cute. For spices and whatnot, right? Yeah, you can decorate jars any way you like. Yeah. But yeah, there's just something so charming about tin boxes. I love them tin boxes. They're so aesthetic. Yeah, but aesthetic. I'm gonna move crystals actually. Wait, no, don't I have a section specifically for flowers? I think I do. Speaking of tea leaf, I saw a notification of something you were doing at 2 a.m. Oh! Are you talking about my throne? Don't worry, okay? I don't know why. I was just looking at throne on my Amazon, right? And then, I just saw some stuff and I was just like, wow, this looks so cool. And then I just kind of went onto like a window shopping list, you know? And so I did add some stuff onto Throne. As always, you know, Throne is just there if you guys want to support me like another way. But yeah, I was just looking at it and I was like, oh, at first it was like, I think it was like gym clothes, because I was just like, dang, I go to the gym, you know, regularly again. And it'd be nice to have, you know, more gym clothing. But as I've gotten older, because like back in the day, you know, I would just wear stuff like tennis skirts or like shorts to go work out. But as I get older, I'm just like, yeah, I do like the idea of like having more like modest clothes for myself when I work out, just for like comfort. And so I saw those pants and I was like, oh, those are some nice pants for working out. And then I saw like tank tops and I was like, oh, tank tops are nice too. The workout stuff that I use, let me just tell you guys, the workout stuff that I've used is the same stuff I had since high school. It's been a very long time, okay? But the reason why is because those clothes still fit me. And I swear, stuff has gotten so expensive when it comes to workout stuff. Like I've been to like Lululemon and I'm just like, what do you mean? A tank top? It's like $100. Are you kidding me? And you think I'm gonna drop $100 on a single tank top? And so it's kind of wild. It's kind of wild, you know, for the workout stuff. I guess because working out has become so much more mainstream nowadays, especially with all the content creators that, you know, do workout content. Yeah, 100 for one, Bunsy, for one. Same thing too with like a single like whether it be like a sports bra or like a skirt. They're like $70, $60, and I'm just like, oh my god. What? But yeah, I don't need brand name stuff when it comes to working out. Oh yeah, it's really, yeah. We're talking about Blogilates. Blogilates is, I guess you wouldn't call it a brand name, but it is a brand that's very popular, especially after, you know, her brand showed up in one of Taylor Swift's music videos, and so it's become very, very popular. Hi, Rosebell. Welcome on in. How you doing today? Let me pause here. Wait, is that a dragonfly? Wait. Oh. Yeah, peace. Okay, all right. Yes. Let me go ahead and welcome y'all in. The music is going to pause here for a second, so I'm going to play my music as well. But whenever we get raiders, I like to do a little curtsy to welcome y'all in. So this is for all of you. You ready? Pachoo. Welcome to the tea shop, everybody. I hope you enjoy your stay here at our tea party. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Rosebell. How are you doing? Long time no chit chat. Hope life has been treating you well. If you guys don't know the lovely Rosebell, Rosebell is a very lovely artiste and also just a super kind and sweet streamer. So nice to chat with. If you want to chat with them, if you want to lurk in their streams, you can lurk in their streams. It's always a good time with Rosebell. And thank you so much. Thank you so much for the raid. If you have any art, as always, that you want to share with the community, you can feel free to let me know.
Gifted a tier 1 sub to Rosebell_art.
Bio!
They have given 156 gift subs in the channel.
Bio, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Rosebell. Miss Rosebell, I hope you enjoy your emotes as well as your sub badge. Welcome to the tea shop. I hope you enjoy your stay as a tea bun again. Yeah, if there's any art that you want to show, just let me know, and then the mods will permit you with time to post a link. But yeah, if you need to raid and run, that's okay too. But yeah, I'm always down to show off Rosebell art. Rosebell's art is just like chef's kiss, I look respectfully every time, and I'm just like, oh my god, it's so beautiful. And thank you for the follows. Thank you so much. Yeah, for those that don't know me, my name is Elvira. And I pretty much do a lot of chatting and a lot of comfy gaming. So if you enjoy comfy gaming and chatting, this is definitely the place to be. But yeah, we were just currently talking about like all sorts of stuff. We talked about computer viruses back in the day. We talked about the time before ad blockers were a thing. We were talking about the succubus mommy from Lost Ark. Yeah, we talk about a lot of topics here. Yes, of course. Yes, whenever you want to share. Okay, let me go ahead and bring that up on stream real quick. Ooh, it's a commission work in progress. Okay. Let me get that link real fast. Alright. Let me copy. Yeah, Gambit. It's from what I've seen, it's like a succubus boss that you fight. And she's very big lady. Okay, let me save. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. It looks so good. Okay, let me pull it up. I share wholesome art for you. Thank you. God, every time I see your art pop up on my timeline, I'm just like, my eyes have been blessed today. Thank you. Thank you, algorithm, for letting me see it today. Man, but I feel like the algorithm just changes so much. And so sometimes I will see some people's art or some people's posts, and then I just don't see them for like days on end. It's just like a bunch of the random stuff that Twitter decides to like push out. And I'm just like, no! Where is the art? I want to see the art. Not some random drama about how people think that viruses are not real in 2025 for the computer. Alright, you ready? This is Rosebell art if you haven't seen their art before. Cha-cha! Look how good it is! It's just, chef's kiss. The rendering, the lighting, the colors, like, oh my god, everything is just so good. So good. So good. But yeah, that's Rosebell's art if you want to check them out if you haven't already, okay? Oh, thank you, Derpy. Yes, that's the succubus. If you guys want to check it out, yeah. Here, let me show it on screen because we're talking about it. So why not? I know, right? So beautiful. Yes. Here, I can back up too if you want to see my my model in full detail. Okay. But yeah, go check out Rosebell. But thank you again, Rosebell. And once again, if you need to, head off to wind down after stream, please feel free to do so. It's always a pleasure to see you. Thank you, Rosebell. Thank you. Alright. Ta-da! This is me right here. Yeah, you don't really get to see my full model, huh? That often. It's only whenever I do, the little curtsy welcome to the raiders, or if for some reason I'm like fully backed up. But yeah, this is my full model right here. Ta-da! You can see it from this side. You can see it from this side. Yeah. Usually I'm like more up close and personal for game time. Oh, you want to see the short version? Okay, Silva, here you go. You ready? All right. This is for you, Silva. All right, because you requested it. All right. Okay. Here you go. Here is my little trick that I can do with my outfit. Okay. You ready? Okay. Right here. Yes. 3, 2, 1. Wow! Look, you can see my knees and my calves. Ooh. Yeah, if I don't want to have a long dress, I can just make it short. Yeah. But usually I go for my long one, so y'all can't go for my kneecaps, you know? I'm glad you like it, Silva. I love it too. I also love the short and the long version. I think they're both super cute. Very cute. Very cute. Very cute. I'm glad to hear you say that, Stealth. Yeah, I didn't intend for it to be Alice in Wonderland vibes, but a lot of people over the years have told me that it does give off Alice in Wonderland vibes. And so I love Alice in Wonderland. And I like that you guys will think about that too. Thank you, Nindarel. Thank you. I'm glad you like the animation transition. Yeah, my art mamas and my rig mama have all worked very hard. And I'm excited for, you know, some more in the future. More soon TM that you might see from them. Like a new outfit, maybe, you know. Also, this is the succubus mommy that you can fight in Lost Ark. That's the screenshot that Derpy wanted me to show y'all. For context, thank you for the stretch. Big stretch. Yes, Derpy's bait. Yeah. Derpy, this boss is exactly, you know, Derpy's Pandora's box. Oh, yeah. When I say big, I meant like big lady. Like, you know, like Mountain Lady from My Hero Academia? I mean like that. Oh, I forgot the music turns back on. Okay, let me pause the music and we'll go back into the game. But yeah, we're just playing Fields of Mystria. It's a farming sim that also has like a 90s aesthetic. And so if you enjoy the 90s aesthetic and farming sim, then you'll enjoy your time here. Yeah, we're just talking about like everything today. Everything. Thank you for the follows. Oh, and thank you for the water. Let me hydrate you. But yes, thank you for the follows. Is it Zainet and Little Lanya and Coven of Stars, Sarugami, Axel, Nindarel, Euromane, Edie, Min, Daugus, and Stealth. Thank you all for the follows. I hope you all enjoy your stay here with us. Thank you. Yeah, I forgot what we were talking about before the raid. What were we talking about? I was getting like into it. I started yapping again. Oh my god, by the way, the raid message is so cute. I love that. The Rose Bell Q, she's coming here to give you a kiss. Looking into getting it, but not fully decided yet. Oh, so I did play Stardew Valley. I was a super big fan actually of Stardew Valley. And for me, I feel like over the years, a lot of people, when it comes to Stardew, it's like the main game, the main farming sim that became very popular. And so a lot of people tend to, you know, compare the two whenever there's like a new farming sim, right? And so for me personally, as a big fan of Stardew Valley, I can say that I really like Fields of Mystria. It essentially has like similar vibes, but more quality of life updates that wasn't really seen in Stardew Valley. And so I think it's worth to get. Like out of all the gaming or the farming sims that I played over the year from like indie creators, I like all of them, but Fields of Mystery definitely feels very full in terms of how much quality of life updates that there are. And also, this game, just a heads up, it's not fully released yet. Technically, it's still in early access. And so with how polished it is already, with it being only in early access, they still have more updates that they've actively laid out in terms of like what's gonna come, the next updates to expect, and then yeah, it's just a very active company. And so I can say that it's real nice. Thank you, Dare. Thank you for lurking. dang. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, the most polished one, yeah. Not even going to mention Harvest Moon. Yes! Oh, DD, see, I didn't want to say it, you know, but for me, right, I am a Harvest Moon gal. And so whenever I see people talking about Stardew Valley as like the main farming sim, I'm just like, little do they know that Stardew Valley was actually inspired by games like Harvest Moon for Concerned Ape. And so, yeah, I'm a Harvest Moon gal. And so after all these years, you know, it's cool to see how much farming sims have progressed. But yeah, I mentioned Stardew because, yeah, Stardew is probably the most popular out of all the farming sims that I think people know about when they think of farming sims. Cooking some chili con carne, by the way, but I'm lurking and excited to eat while watching. Oh, that sounds so good. I hope you enjoy cooking and eating. Thank you for lurking, Rosebell. Yeah, Harvest Moon was the start. Technically, if you want to talk about it too, like before Harvest Moon, there's also like John Deere as well. There was like a John Deere farming sim. That one didn't really do so well because one, there was no romance. You couldn't go outside your farm. All you could do was literally just take care of your animals, and it had like the feature too where you actually had to clean up after their manure. And so it was just like an actual farming sim where you just stayed on the farm all day, every day and did nothing except farm and take care of your animals. But I think that's why Harvest Moon really shined back then, because it added more life aspects to it, you know, like romance and love. Uncovered something most interesting. A scroll referencing the queens that ruled the human tribes prior to the Dark Ages. Timeline surrounding my long slumber is starting to slot into the place, but... Oh, I forgot! He has memory loss after he turned into a human. I forgot. I will give you... what do you think? What would he like? Maybe green tea? I'll give him some green tea. Hi, Jeff! Yes, I do. No worries, Stealth. I'll see you next time. It was a pleasure meeting you as well. Sweet dreams. I hope we can chat some more in the future. Ah, yes. I was talking about Throne, and then I got into talking about, like, exercise clothing. But yeah, if you guys got notifications on my Throne last night, like I said, I was just doing some, like, window shopping and putting stuff onto my wish list for, like, future reference in case I want to go back and yoink them for myself. But yeah, pretty much I just... my Throne is just my own wish list too. But yeah, if you guys yourselves, like, if you guys don't stream, I still think Throne is great. Because Throne is, once again, it's just like a nice wish list. Because it's a place where you can essentially make a wish list of every single place that you want stuff. You know what I mean? And so I just treat it as like my own wish list for myself personally too, just because it's nice to see everything together in one place, as opposed to having like a wish list on Amazon and then a wish list on this website and that website and this website. It's just nice to have it all in one place, very neat and tidy. And you can make categories too. And so if you guys see me add stuff on Throne, no you don't. You don't see it. No you don't. I always forget you guys can see it because there's a way to follow people on Throne, and so you get notified when they do stuff on Throne. And I'm just like, oh, I forgot. Hopefully it wasn't too spammy. I'm just like, oh god. Oh no. Oh, he does like tea. Okay. Oh, it's a little bit late. I don't know if I can go down to the silver level to get some silver ore today, but I will try. Didn't know that one. I'm just a 30-year-old guy who started Harvest Moon. Of course, I was younger. Some people think it's strange for a man. No. I do not think it's strange at all. If anything, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, it started off with more guys playing. Because back then, you know, back in the day, right? Harvest Moon, the first Harvest Moon games played with a male protagonist. It wasn't until Harvest Moon DS Cute and Harvest Moon Magical Melody where they started including the female protagonists. I think Magical Melody was only a female protagonist. I can't remember. But I know for Cute was also like the counterpart of regular... not Cute, sorry. Harvest Moon, More Friends in Mineral Town was the first one where it had like the female protagonist, right? And that was like the counterpart to Harvest Moon Friends in Mineral Town. And then they came out with Harvest Moon DS, and then Harvest Moon DS Cute was the counter with the female protagonist. And so it wasn't for a while until they started adding girlies into as like an option to, you know, play as the main character. Same thing with Rune Factory. Rune Factory didn't have a female protagonist actually until Rune Factory Oceans. And then once again, not until Rune Factory 4 did they bring back the female protagonist. And so for a long time, you know, I remember back in the day, I was like, man, I want to farm, but I don't want to farm as a guy. I want to farm as a girl. But yeah. I don't think it's rare at all when, you know, anyone plays farming sims, because they're for everyone, you know? I think the best part of watching you put stuff on Throne was a little description. You can see the descriptions too! Oh my god! Oh, I'm shy! Oh, I'm dying, I'm dead. Not the descriptions, oh god! It's fine. I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm fine. My face isn't red. I'm not flustered, you know? Oh my god. I keep forgetting, man. I keep forgetting you guys can see notifications. Thank you, Mod Rocker. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm like thinking about all the descriptions that I made now last night. I do stuff. I just like put little emojis because when I write notes for myself, I like putting emojis and whatnot. Oh god, you can see all of that, man. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Once again, I treat Throne as like my own little wish list, and so if I make descriptions, a lot of times it's for like my own notes as well as to like why I even added that on there in the first place. Oh, there's a bomb! There's bombs! You can throw bombs? What the heck? I thought they just threw rocks at me. Oh, it disappeared. You can go invisible? Did these cave monsters get an upgrade or something? What the heck? You emojify everything too. I'm glad. Yeah, I think emojis are cute, you know? Especially if you guys know about like cow emojis. Cow, like K-A-O. Those are really cute emojis through text that you see more so used over in like the eastern side of the world. And there's so many things that I can do to... Wait, I'm gonna give the mimic some food. How do I give it? No! Oh no! What? It didn't take it? Okay, I'm confused now. I wanted to give it food, but it didn't want to accept the food. Unless that was not like the food item that it accepts. I'm sorry, little guy. Whoa. Oh, what's that? What's that? A statue in the... Oh, sure. I can place 10 stone. Wait. I have 10 stone. I do not have 10 stone. I have 7. Wait. I want to find out what that does. Ow. Oh. Not my butt. How do you even fight these guys? Uh-oh. 10 stone? 10 stone. Oh, it gives you energy if you give them an offering with those statues. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I'm going back. It's time to go home. It's too late. Going home. Okay. My most prized possession is... Oh my gosh, you have an Abigail sticker on your car? Wait, that's so cute. I'm gonna pass out. Chat. It's over. I got greedy with the silver. I'm gonna pass out. Goodbye. No, I was so curious about what that statue does. And so because I became so focused on it, I passed out. No worries, they're not. I'll see you next time. Thank you for stopping by today. Classic me, yep. I goofed up. And you know what I forgot to do? Did I water my plants after I planted the seeds? I can't remember. Aw, thank you. That's very kind of you, Zane, to say that. Never feel shame or embarrassed for the things you enjoy. You own that and never let anyone take that away from you. Yeah, you hear that advice, chat? Not just for me, but for all y'all too. I also agree. You know, If you enjoy something, right? If it's your own personal preference of something you enjoy, you should not feel shame about it. Or be ashamed of liking whatever you like. Because that's your interest. As long as it's not harming other people, it should be fine. Well, it's raining today. My animals! My animals! Oh, God! No! Of course, the day that I forget to come back home on time is the day that it's raining. Oh, my God. I'm so sorry, babies. Okay, they're inside. They're inside. Ole mole. God, but my map is kind of laggy because I do have a lot of crops that grow now, so it is a bit laggy, just a little bit. Okay, I think that should be good for today. Ow. Okay. Hi Sky, welcome on into the chat as well. Welcome, welcome. Who needs the wiki when you have passionate? I got you. If you need fun facts about farming stuff, I got y'all. I'm gonna sell this. Ooh, we got tea with lemon. Uh-oh. Get hiccups. I know, that was me too, Dee. The good thing is in this game, thankfully, there's no like, you know, Joja Mart that takes your money from you like passing out. Same with Harvey. There's no Harvey to like take your money. But yeah, in this game it just penalizes you with a late start to your day. Like technically it should be like 7 or something, but it's already 11 for me. So it's a little annoying. But because of accessibility settings, they actually allow you to turn that off. I don't know if you guys know, but if you go to accessibility, you can actually turn off the oversleeping penalty. And you can also move to a free location if you want to move somewhere quickly. But that's only for, yeah, like I said, if you get stuck somewhere. It's nothing like fast travel. We can't just like cheese it in fast travel. Okay. These babies. Those cows look like yaks. What are yaks? But yeah, only one of them is a cow that actually produces milk. The other ones are actually male cows. So me and my friend, they got Stardew book as a... Oh, you mean the Stardew Valley cookbook? I also have the Stardew Valley cookbook too. I'm very grateful to have been gifted that from the community. It's so fun! It's so... You know, the fact that, you know, it's like I've moved out now from the family home. I'm like, oh, I can try to experiment more with cooking. You know, I want to do cooking streams in the future. I want to do baking streams in the future. And so in the future, maybe I'll do like a little segment where we try out like Stardew Valley recipes and Studio Ghibli recipes once a week. That'd be fun. That'd be a little fun activity. Oh, I need to get food. Hi, Suki. Hello, Miss Suki. I hope you're doing well as well. Can we get a shout out? Oh, we already got that. Suki, how you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful week so far. I want to play more games with you soon. Have you played Peak? Have you tried out Peak yet? I remember that we had a lot of fun with Repo, and I think you'd like Peak. Kind of similar in that sense, you know, where you can play games with people. I'm struggling, my character. Yeah. Okay. Well. Okay. Let me tell you, Jeff. Okay. All right. You say. Okay. That the fact that you said that it's a winter crispberry from Peak. Let me tell you, the reason why it looks like that is because I don't know if you know, but usually you'll see a capybara with like yuzu on their head in actual hot springs in Japan. And so it's a yuzu on its head. And then that's where they got the inspiration for the capybaras, I'm pretty sure, in Peak with the winter crispberry. So technically it's supposed to be like a yuzu, but they did it first. They did it first, not the other way around, okay? But it's cool though. I think it's really cool. I think it's cool that, you know, people do find out about stuff like that through other games. But I can't really say anything, you know, because I'm that gal that says stuff, you know, where, like, for example, I saw flounder in real life, and then I was like, oh my god, it's the fish from Animal Crossing. I can't really say anything myself. Got me here being like, actually, it's usually from capybara in real life, and then there's me that's like, oh my god, it's the fish from Animal Crossing. God. Me, man, why am I like this? Oh my god, it's the fish from the field of MISTRIA. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's Hatsune Miku from Fortnite. Exactly, Himbo, exactly. But hi, Himbo, how you doing today? I didn't know that MISTRIA recently hit 700,000 downloads. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people playing MISTRIA, but that's so cool. I'm really happy for them because I've been following, you know, this company for a very long time, like way before they even made the official announcement for the release. And so it's so cool to see how much success that this company has gotten from their game that they, you know, love and put so much effort into. Oh, she's itching. Trilly's itching. She wants to play. She wants to play. I did tell Trilly today that I'd be down to play some Peak, you know, after a little bit of farming. You know, I don't know. Maybe we'll play soon. You want to play, Trilly? You want to play? Are you still down? Do you have work to do? They nerfed the Mesa stuff. No. Wait, why? I thought that was so fun. Let me look. No, man. I thought it was kind of fun how wild Mesa was. But maybe they'll leave it like increased difficulty for like the ascents in Mesa. But maybe for like Tenderfoot and stuff, it's easier, right? Do you? I don't know. Yeah, I'm down to play. You know, maybe. You want to play? Like everyone's inside because it's raining. Yes, of course you can ask where I'm from. I am in the US of A. Tumbleweeds don't do HP damage anymore? Okay, well, actually, I'm okay with that. I feel like maybe if they made that like Ascent 1, where it's like tumbleweeds start doing damage if you get hit, I think that's fine. But yeah, the clips from yesterday, Trilly and I were in call with each other, just like rewatching the VOD, and she was clipping. And so yeah, there's some crazy clips from yesterday. But I'm kind of glad that we got to check out the update before the nerf. The nerf was really funny. Man, I wish they kept it for like, you know, kept it until like Saturday at least. You know, I thought that'd be kind of fun for the Big P collab. But if anything, I guess that does make it easier for me in terms of like the drinking challenge that I'm gonna do on Saturday. Cause one of the challenges I have for Saturday is that if I get like HP damage, I do have to take a sip of alcohol. And I mean, a sip of spicy drinks. YouTube. YouTube does not like it when I say the A word for spicy drinks. But yeah. Sorry, I was lurky, but yes, Peak is fun. I'm not an expert, so if we play... You want to play today, Siggy? I don't know if you have time, but I'll be down to play if you want to play. Alright, we might play in like, I want to say, I don't know. How does a half an hour sound, really? Half an hour from now? You want to do half an hour? Man, it's fun. I like how it's one of those games you can just like pick up and start playing, you know? Alright, I need to take advantage of this rain and go mine. Today is a mining day. She plays every day, just ask her. Okay, well, if I play every day, if you ask me, just know that you gotta be okay with Twirly playing, because we're always playing together. You're trying to single me out, Twirly? You're with me the entire time, ma'am. Not you being like, she's the one that plays every day. When we play together, we are together, ma'am. Wait, crit. Yeah. Oh! They're invisible. That wasn't a thing before. Yeah, them being invisible. Takes one to know one. Can I ban that guy? You cannot, really. You cannot. Okay? No banning. No ban. Oh my god, we got a little bat hat. Wait, that's so cute. A little bat hat if you want some bats on your head. That's really cute. I need more silver. I need to make one more ingot and then I can upgrade the town. Ow. Come on, give me that. Give me the ladder. Where's the ladder? But yeah, for those that are you know, familiar with Stardew Valley mining, it's very similar, as you can see, I would say, in terms of the mining for sure. Suck me in. Okay, no worries. Yeah, if you get tired, please go get some sleep. I'm always about y'all getting some rest. I'll be back again tomorrow. I stream every day, except for Mondays and Fridays at 3 p.m. ET, which is 12 p.m. PT. And then on Saturday, I'm doing a whole 12-hour stream. And so there's a lot more time to hang out if y'all want to hang out, if you want to get some sleep. I know it's late for some of y'all. But yeah, I'll be doing a whole 12-hour stream on Saturday. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the heck in the projectile? Okay, catch that bug. Ow! It poked me. Okay, I think that should be enough to make an ingot. Let me go back. Or I'll just do these real quick. Just to be sure. Your fever? Oh my gosh, yes, if you have a fever, please go get some rest. I'm always about making sure that your health comes first. Fevers suck, and I know when I have a fever, all I want to do is just like sleep all day, every day. Okay, all right. Oh yeah, I usually get sick towards the end of summer because it's like the changing of the seasons. I always get sick around that time, so I wouldn't be surprised if I got sick soon. I hope I don't get sick. It felt like I was getting sick yesterday, but I'm okay today. Let me make that thingy-bob real quick. Not that better be sending us food. That was so funny yesterday. Charlie was like, yeah, I'm gonna make all of the food and helpful redeems on crowd control cheap. And then she started increasing all of the other redeems that hinder to like twice the amount that they actually cost on crowd control. I'm like, hey, Charlie, that kind of ruins, you know, crowd control. You know, you're kind of inflating the economy. She's trying to manage the crowd control, so it's in her favor. I'm just like, ma'am, that's not the point. Okay, all right, let's talk to Adeline since we are done. Okay, that's true. I don't blame Trilly, yeah, actually, because she did get some bees thrown onto her. And so, yeah, those bees did screw her up. Yeah, she that was her villain arc, you know? Trilly, she tapped into her villain arc after bees got put onto her. No, wait, actually... Oh, they just having, like, Joshi talk? Girl talk? Okay, you guys ready? Holy moly, 6,000 tesserae we're about to spend all in one go. My money! Are we ready to get started on the inn? The whole town has been looking forward to this. Wait, are they gonna work in the rain? Oh! Not me redeeming this right now in the middle of a storm. It's like 9 p.m. at night. Everyone was inside, you know, enjoying their drink. My word, it looks like most of the town came out. Only too happy to contribute, seeing as we'll also be benefiting. I know, I'm a monster. I'm a monster. Sky, thank you for the follow, by the way. Let me see. You two ready? Always. Come on, Hayden. Let's get these planter boxes ready. I've got the finest Sweetwater farm soil ready for him. You're redeeming bees on me? Do it, Trilly. Do it. I dare you. I dare you. Just wait, Trilly. If you redeem bees on me, just wait for Saturday. Dragon guard assembled. Oh boy, oh boy. Time to show everyone what we've got. I'm ready. Your mission is to help me decorate the dining rooms. The whole town is depending on you. Okay. Look, it's fine. They're going inside. Oh, and Valor, alright, come with us. You can do the heavy lifting. Helping out the dragon guard? Wow. I still I know, right? Yeah, the scene of Twirly getting thrown by the Scoutmaster from all three of our POVs was crazy. You can see Twirly being thrown from her perspective. You can see me running away with Maya from my perspective. And then you can see Nina like hiding in the corner from her perspective because she was right next to Twirly. It's all coming together so fast. I think they're almost done. Okay, they're renovating, It's good? Would you look at that? Shall we go inside? I'm not gonna lie, the outside looks kind of same to me. Oh, okay, I can see. Okay, so the tables and everything are different. Not super different, that looks unfamiliar, but it does look a little better. Welcome to the new and improved Sleeping Dragon Inn, everyone. It's a dream come true. The bar is already stocked. No thanks are necessary, but I wouldn't say no to a drink. I'd say drinks around the house for all of you. And I'll get cooking. I can't wait to break in my new kitchen. Yeah! Right, fast renovation. If only renovation could be that quick. Thank you, everyone. I can tell you how much I'm looking forward to welcoming you all here for many seasons to come. Nice! I wonder if the soup selection gets better too. Like, it does more stamina recovery. Or if the food items that are offered are good. Let's see. I'm not gonna lie, chat. The changes are kind of minimum, and so I didn't really notice a difference at first until I started looking at it in more close detail. Hello, sir. We're not raising the prices though. See, look at that! They have better stuff, but they're not inflating. Look at that. What a honorable, generous establishment. Hemlock says that Valor sources the wine for the inn these days. Well, whatever they're doing, it's working. Cheers. Gathering basket. Nice thing about retiring is you can stay up as late as you want. Really like this place out here. It's so cozy and stuff. Oh, Ulrich, so cute, man. I'm hungry and sleepy, like sleepy hungry caterpillar. Oh, your grandmother was quite a woman, Hayden. She could work a field and tender animals all before breakfast. She's the one who taught me how to run the farm. I got strong just trying to keep up with her. Okay, and then Valor. It's always a fine evening when you stop by to say hi, Elvira. Oh, thank you. Alright, what do they got for recipes? Oh, crab cakes. Ooh, okay, so it does look like their selection has increased to more goodies. Okay, and then the recipes. Ooh, potato soup. Oh, I kind of want a potato soup. Gotta love EU healthcare. Can test as many times as you want. Oh, that's good. That's really good, though. I feel like it should be that way. Hi, Plamina. Welcome on in. How you doing today? Good luck, Nebular. I hope your test exam results go well. The whole sequence of Nina being poisoned that one run. I know! There was so much poison on Nina in that run because of the 3 mushrooms. It's like you eat one mushroom and you're like, it's fine. But then the moment that you have like 3 poisonous mushrooms in one go, it really adds up real fast. Oh, you're busy today? Okay, no worries. No worries, Siggy. Yeah, I'll definitely message you another time. We'll have like a proper time to set up for the collab and whatnot. But yeah, no worries, Siggy. Thank you again for even, you know, wanting to play big. I want to play with all the friends. Okay, alright, we upgraded. Now, I think we should have other requests that pop up too. Long live the king! Not long live. Wait, I should probably start gathering some of the wood, because wood is always needed so much in these requests. So I'm gonna gather all that I can. The heck, I got a flower. We love friends law. I still still can't believe they changed that, or they deemed that as like the new name now for games like that. Friend slot. Hi, Grim. Maybe today will be the day where Curly and I are able to actually get to, you know. Wait, you want chill today, Charlie? Or do you want a challenge? Chill or challenge? I'm chopping. Yeah, because if we do like Ascent 7, that's a hard one because you can't revive people in that unless you have like a revive legendary item. But if you want to chill, then we don't do Ascent 7. I'm lagging so badly on my farm. I think it's all the grass. There's too much grass. Never heard about it until you mentioned it. Sounds like Chum Bucket. Oh my god, it does sound like Chum Bucket. So much grass. Oh god. I'm so slow. What are you up for? I'm down for either or. We don't have to do Ascent 7. But like, if you want to try going for the gold sash, we could. Okay, I'm going to sleep. It's too laggy. I need to clean up my farm. No, it is. Yeah, people started deeming those games as friend slot because it was games like Little Company, Content Warning, where people just saw it in the sense of like, oh, you know, it's like it's a game specifically just for people to play with other people, you know. And so out of nowhere, people on Twitter start calling it friend slot. They're like, I hate these friend slot games. And so people, they call it that now as like a more general term, but it did come off like in the beginning as something that was supposed to talk down on these, you know, multiplayer games. Oh my god, we got Sapphire Town rank. Nice. Hey. It is. It's specifically co-op games, multiplayer games. It's specifically games that are just to play with friends for like a session, like Lethal Company and all the other ones. But I like it. I like it. People can choose to not play if they don't want to play. But, you know, I guess I get it because it's become so popular in the recent years, so much more of those games have come out. And so people are just kind of like annoyed by it. They're just like, actually, I'll keep that. No, do not go to sleep. I see no issues with having games. It's because I think a lot of it too is that there are people talking about how for people that don't play those games, it kind of just like doesn't really have a purpose. But once again, you know, it's just like any other game. If you want to play, you can play. If you don't want to play, you don't have to play. Oops. Oops. What am I doing? Hi, Depthside! Chill game. Been a while for a few more updates, then I'll play from scratch again. Yeah, Depthside. I think that's a good way to go about Fields of Mystria. Because, yeah, they've had some really big updates. And so, I kind of want to start from the beginning, too. That's why I kind of delayed continuing Fields of Mystria for a while. Is because I wanted to experience more of, like, the updates, like the festivals. That didn't pop up yet. Ooh. Congratulations, Mystria has reached the Sapphire Startown rank. What an achievement. We now rank among the top half of all towns in Aldaria. Mother and father are delighted. They said to expect news this week from the king himself. I wonder what it could be. Oh, we got a golden treasure chest. What's in here? Gotcha, gotcha. Oh, we got a tuna bowl and some money. I kind of want to move these over to the other side. I'm going to sell the crystalline cricket and the pike. It is on sale! My only disappointment is that because they fall out of trendiness, so by the time it's available on a platform I can play... Oh no, Silva! Yeah, those games definitely, yeah. do get into, like you said, moments where it's just no longer trending anymore. But that's why I try to play them when I can too, just like as a community game for funsies as well. Because, you know, I know at that time more people have played it, and so more people have it to join in on games whenever I can do community nights. Like, for example, you know, like this Saturday for the community game portion, I do want to play some Repo and whatnot, like Marvel Rivals. Especially because we didn't really get to play Repo last time for our celebration for my anniversary stream. The peak I'll save though. Peak I'm gonna save for... Actually no, maybe I'll even do like peak with the community just to practice for the challenge run later that night. We'll see, we'll see. A jewel beetle. Oh. Okay. I want to upgrade my barn and my farm so badly. I was thinking about it. I kind of want to play a little bit off stream just to farm materials and stuff. But for big events like the upgrade I did just now, I would save it for on stream. But for stuff like off stream, grinding for materials, I might play that off stream just to save you guys some time from just the same thing of me doing this over and over again, you know? Okay, let me grab... Do I need to grab any food for them? No. Yeah, a lot of times, yeah, they always come out on PC first before they come out to Switch. Hi, Xena! Gonna be playing Fields of Mystria alongside you. Oh, you're in year 5? I'm currently in year 2 still. Year 2 summer. How's year 5 for you? I know, yeah, Imperial and metric systems are still a thing. It do be rough. I know when I talk about it with my friends outside of America, I get frustrated for them, you know. I'm just like, man, why did America choose to be different with their system? Or like recently on Twitter, I don't know why, but it's become like a big thing where they're really talking about how for some reason Americans, you know, saw 0 degrees Celsius being freezing, and then they're just like, you know what, instead of 0 degrees, we're gonna make it 32 degrees Fahrenheit to count as like freezing temperature. But yeah, I don't know why people have been bringing that up. But that's what they've been talking about on Twitter. They're like, why did Americans do this? Why did Americans decide to see 0 degrees and make it 32 degrees to make it the freezing point? Like, for example, I know for Phasmophobia, I leave it in Celsius because it is a lot more easier just to remember that under 0 degrees is like freezing, you know? Ooh, there's something I can plant here, okay? So we have one thing to plant here today. I'm so slow because I'm so laggy. I have too much grass. Look at all the grass I have. Oh, God. I've not been doing a good job at keeping my farm tidy. Oh. Right, yeah. 100 degrees. It's just a lot of stuff. I'm just like, why? Why did we choose to do this? Lawnmower! Okay, I meant in-game, Jeff. I meant in-game. Thankfully, you know, we are in an apartment, so no need to worry about grass. But I did used to help out my parents a little bit when I was younger for mowing the lawn. And then Brovir kind of like took over that once he was old enough. He became like the lawn mowing helper. I do touch grass. What do you mean? I do touch grass. I touch grass more than ever, actually. Okay. All right. There may not be as much grass, but I definitely touch concrete more often. As in, like, I go outside. Okay. Nice. This is stamina upgrade, right? If I remember correctly. Okay, let's show you guys how much my stamina increases. I'm going to take away the chat for now. Alright, let's see the increase. Wow! Look at that! Big increase in stamina. Big. A horn beetle. Okay. Bonafide cook. I am? I didn't know I was a bona fide cook. Okay, I'm just gonna grow the... I'll grow some more sugarcane. Why not? I think for a whole number of temperatures for weather, there's more of them in Fahrenheit, so it's easier to judge what it feels like. But C is best for everything else. Yeah, right? I feel like there's pros and cons for both systems, but I also feel the same way too. Alright, what kind of soup? Oh no, we don't need soup right now, because I have my stamina back. Good morning! Hello! Can I cook more stuff now? Ooh, no. Okay, I think the recipes is still the same. Oh, I have so many of these actually that I could turn into jam and sell. And they sell for a pretty good amount of money too. I just need to make sugar. I think you can make sugar from sugarcane. Let me go see. Hi, Reina. Let's see. Yes, sugar is from sugarcane. Okay, I should probably... Oh, hey, what did that? I probably should have grew more sugarcane this summer. I didn't realize that. Okay, I'll make 5 for now. I like the mill. This mill edition is really cool. Okay. Ta-da. Your different cultures use different measurement units. Why we have to be mad about it if we're not just using... Right, honestly. Yeah, nowadays the converter is just so simple to use. I think people just like to talk about it, you know? They're just like, yeah, why did you... I drank the soup. I literally just said I don't need it and I still drank the soup, man. But yeah, people always talk, you know? They always have something to say. They're like, you know, I think it's better. I think we're better. I think... No, I think you're better. Tomato soup. Ooh. A potato. Okay, we have strawberries and cream. Ooh, Tonghulu. Did you guys know, by the way? Tonghulu, actually, it did not originate with strawberries. The original Tonghulu is supposed to be sugared hawthorns, not strawberries. But after it became more mainstream, everyone thought that it's supposed to be sugar and strawberries. But it actually originated with hawthorns. Everyone's like, oh my god. But I think it is cool now. It is cool that they've, you know, expanded the variation to include things like strawberries and grapes. And oranges and all that jazz. Wait, I wanna see how much it is to upgrade the house. I wanna upgrade our house next. Oh god, I guess today is the day of, you know, me being like, actually. I know, I do like all the different flavors. But it's fun to know though, it is nice to know, you know, like the origins of stuff like that. Ooh. Oh! You see what I mean? Again, it's 500 to increase your house. But I guess we'll just keep on farming the, you know, the wood in the town. I really want to upgrade the house. And then I want to upgrade our barn to like a medium-sized barn too. Oh, wait! Oh, never mind. Yeah, it does require wood. Everything needs wood. Why does everything need wood? Okay, here. Farm expansion. 40,000! 40,000 tesserae? I barely had like 20,000. 40,000 to expand your farm. My goodness gracious. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go get some wood. Okay, alright. We farm all the wood. Everything. Pocket change. Oh yeah, Jeff. If that's pocket change, can I have some? Can I have some for my farm expansion, please? I would love 40,000 tesserae to expand my farm, please and thank you. Not a pocket change. Oh man, but Tang Hulu are so good. I've tried it before, but I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of scary too, right? Because Tang Hulu, if you guys don't know, essentially it's like melted sugar drizzled onto fruits, usually, right? But sugar melted is a very scary thing to work with in the kitchen. It's one of the most scariest things to work with. And the process of making it is scary, but then there's also the factor that eating tanghulu, if you make it too hard for the sugar casing, it can also break your teeth and get stuck in your teeth. And so there's also that too. Like if it's not made properly, it can really ruin your teeth, which also costs money if you have to get them fixed, you know? And so as good as tanghulu is, it's really scary to want to make yourself and then to eat. And then if you don't want to make it and you just want to buy it, it's also very expensive because it's very overpriced, you know? Yeah, Zane, yeah, sugar burns are really bad because, yeah, it's like, you know, it's sugar, right? Melted sugar, it can stick to your skin. And so it's real scary to even think about potentially getting burned. If you work with melted sugar, please be careful. All right? I really mean it when I say it's one of the scariest things to work with. I've never done it, and I will try to not to. Yeah, it's like molten lava, right? It's like it burns, but then because it sticks to your skin, you're not supposed to, like, you know, take it off either. Be careful. Be careful. Always wear protection, yes. Yes. Wait, can I just... Oh, there's fish. Ooh, a golden shiner? So I think that's what it's called. Wait, these trees give hardwood. Okay, I can start farming this for the farm expansion. The trunks here? Sounds like you gotta be delulu to make the tanghulu. It's really good though, like when done well and when done safely, it's really tasty. So tanghulu, for those that aren't familiar, yeah, essentially it's just fruits covered in a case of sugar that's hardened after it was melted to be dipped into. I've worked around it, and when it gets to the floor, it's sometimes... Yeah, right? And that's why I like think about, right? It's so hard to get off when it sticks to surfaces, so you can imagine how scary it can be if it were to like accidentally stick to your skin. Oh, I ran out of space. Oops. Hey, we're talking about sugar. Molten sugar. Yeah. You're saving for pig shenanigans? Okay, Jeff. Okay. What the heck is that? Okay, I'm gonna go give a gift to Calderus first. And then hopefully we'll have some more space. Alright. Calderus, are you outside? Oh, he's inside. Hi! Child Dell is quite amusing. She's convinced a dragon lives in these woods. She also convinced that a headless knight, a griffin, and a mermaid reside here too. I'll have to keep an eye out. Okay, I will give him... Let's give him the... Do you think he likes... sesame tuna? Or maybe I'll give him the spicy cheddar biscuit. Let me see. Spicy cheddar biscuit. Oh, okay, he likes it, but he doesn't love it. That's fine. Yeah, caramelized sugar. I mean, caramelized sugar can be just melted sugar. But yeah, sugar, it can be better. Gotta... Oh, yeah. If we want to talk about, like, names of stuff, I can go all in about that. Yeah, there's stuff like, you know, there's stuff like talking about differences for like aubergine versus like eggplant. All the names, all the different names. I'm going back. I'm gonna drop some stuff off and then I'm going to collect some more wood. My brain is just all about wood collecting right now. worry, Didi. There's a lot of people actually in the community that are also from, you know, Europe, and so you're definitely not alone. We've had many conversations about the differences over the years. It's actually surprising. I feel bad though. That's like another thing why I kind of want to do earlier streams in the future for some days, because I do know there's quite a number of people here that is also in the EU, you know? And it really means a lot. It's always a fun time chatting with y'all. Okay. Official one. Oh, okay. All right. That'll have to be something determined amongst the chatters, because that'll mean you're determining that out of everybody. Nice. And then let me go put some stuff away. Okay. Whoa! Everything went into here. Okay, so I'm going to sell that, sell this, and sell this, and this. Okay, alright. Okay, I think I can squeeze in one more day before we switch over to some pick. One more day. Uno mas. Send them inside. But yeah, right now my wood... Today we gathered a lot, actually. We gathered like 100 wood. And so with that, I think we could actually upgrade our house. It would take like 5 in-game days, but that's really not bad at all. That's pretty nice. What did you name the capybara? I named it Silva, because my mod Silva loves capybaras, and so we decided to name it after her. Silva the mod, but also the capybara. My boyfriend named my first cappy because it's his favorite animal. What'd she name? Coconut. Oh, that's really cute. Coconut. I'd probably name it, if I had like an actual capybara, which I don't think I'll ever get, and I don't want to ever get one, but I would name it Yuzu. I don't think I'd be able to take care of one properly. Yuzu. So whenever I think of capybaras, I think of the yuzu that they have on their head. You named your cat Bandit because he's legit. Oh, that's cute. I love hearing about that. Yeah, if you guys have names for your pets and you want to tell me like the origin story, I would love to hear about it. Naming pets and animals was something that was really on my brain for a while growing up, because, you know, it's a thing in these games. You can name all your animals and you can name your children. And so I would always think of like different names. Like, okay, what name am I going to name this animal this time? You know? And there's so many names that I just kind of stuck with over the years. Elsie, I need your gossip, please. Are you here? Oh, she's probably sleeping by now. This is a time when people would be sleeping usually, you know? Oh, she's not sleeping. Nothing quite like a little gossip to add intrigue to the day. Let's see what Balor likes. Oh, cauliflower curry. Okay. Goodness, Elvira, the way you're stealing hearts and mystery reminds me of myself at your age. Oh! Okay. Oh, she's impressed by that. Okay, oh. I'm going. My cat's name is 3 Garbage because I found her at 3 a.m. in the dumpster. Oh my god. I get so sad whenever that happens. I'm just like, how can people do that, man? How can people just leave these precious babies behind like that? And so I'm glad. I'm glad to hear that, you know, you were able to adopt her and bring her home. Sleep! Yeah, the gossip update. Yeah, I can get people to... That was in the previous update. And so, yes, you can talk to her and get some, you know, idea of what people like if you want to court somebody or if you want to, you know, befriend somebody. Okay, we're almost done with summer. Oh, when's the festival? Let me see. That's good. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that she's having a good life now. I hope all 4 babies can have good lives. It reminds me of Garfield. You know that Garfield story? That scene of Garfield? Where, you know, it's like the scene with Garfield and Garfield's dad. And then Garfield's dad's trying to like get food for Garfield as a baby. And he comes back with like a little fish on a trash can lid. But then when he comes back to feed Garfield, he sees that Garfield's owner, before it became the owner, takes in baby Garfield to eat some food. And then he leaves him behind because he thinks that Garfield will have a better life, with the human. And I'm just like, no! My heart, man. I've never seen Garfield the movie, but I didn't expect it to be so sad. I'm lagging. Help! So many crops. Too much grass touching. This is what happens when you touch grass. Too much grass. So this... What's that? Sage? I'm gonna sell these seeds. Okay. I should be selling my crops to make more money, but I just end up hoarding all of them in case I need them to cook and stuff. So I feel like I could have made a lot more money by now if I sold them, but I did not. I have two houses, 2 beds in this house because you guys taught me the bed strat, okay? Being by the door for last minute bedtimes, alright? I used to have just 1 bed, but then y'all told me about the strat, okay? I do, but I also don't think I'm in a spot where it would be financially responsible to adopt a pet. And so maybe not for a little bit, but I would love to have a pet one day. I've always wanted a fur baby ever since I was a kid. It's just that, Mom Vera did not want pets in the house. And so she would tell me, she's like, in the future, when you have your own place, then you can get like a pet. But pets are expensive. Pets are really expensive if you guys don't know. Especially for checkups and stuff. Checkup is like $1,000 at least. And then if there's like if it's a situation too where, something happens all of a sudden, that's also like a sudden expense, because once again, even just a simple checkup can be super expensive. I've heard other people that, yeah, if they need treatments for their babies after the checkup, it can go up to like $4K. It gets real expensive. So I feel like, whether it's like when you take care of something else that's alive, you have to consider, finances and to see if it is a situation where you feel you can be financially, responsible to be able to take care of them if things were to happen. And it does include thinking of like worst case scenarios, because every fur baby is different. And so you never know if some might need more treatment. And it would, hurt me inside if I wasn't able to get a fur baby the treatment that they need if they were to need it. Oh, Xena, yeah. It is very important. Getting a new kitten to keep 3 company, and we're helping to foot the bill. The person raising them offered to do it themselves. Oh, Xena, that's really sweet of you. Hi, D's Nuts. Welcome on in. How you doing today? I want a fur baby too, but also your partner has to also want one too, especially when you share a home. And that's why, that's why for some people, when they're like about to start dating someone, that can be a non-negotiable for them, right? Because they might already have a pet or they want a pet. And then things like that can be a non-negotiable for other people. And so it's really important, yeah, to consider that. 'Cause it's the same thing too, right? Like in a different topic, a more, I guess, like, yeah, just in general, there's lots of topics that you can talk about when you're about to, get in a relationship with somebody and you have to like talk the real talk, like when you're younger, you don't really have to worry about that too much. But as you get older, it's important that if you are looking to like settle down and like, get married to somebody and they also want marriage, it's important to talk the serious talks, because if your values don't align, if your morals don't align, if your wants and needs don't align, it's not going to be a good time. It's not going to be a good time. Especially if the other person or you yourself is not someone that wants to compromise, So everyone's wants and needs are different. and it's important to discuss them. Lily, thank you for the water. Thank you. Hi, Ray. Yeah, today's the last day before we hop into some peak with Pretty. Do they have Taco Bell? No, they do not. They do not have Taco Bell in Fields of MISTRIA. It can be tough, right? But that's the thing when it comes to relationships. You know, it's not always going to be sunshine and rainbows, and so it is important to really, you know, see how two people are when they go through tough times. Because going through tough times, you know, can be like... It's like I was talking about yesterday, you know, with traveling, right? It's like you can be really good friends with somebody, but, you know, sometimes your friendship doesn't get tested until things like traveling together happens, you know? Because it's good to have good times together, but it's like periods of trials and tribulations and rough times in life, it can be the real test of a bond with somebody. Because you need to know if that person can be there for you, if they're, you know, someone that you can talk with, someone that is willing to work out things out, etc., right? It's tough, but making things like friendships and relationships is tough. Like making them work is tough. They talk about, right? They talk about how marriage is tough, you know? Like, I remember I saw someone talk about it. They were talking about how they had gone on a date with somebody and they really enjoyed the date. But once again, for them, the whole pet thing was like a non-negotiable. And so that person that they went on a date with said that they never wanted pets. But this person has a pet, you know? And so for that person, it was just a non-negotiable. And so they said, even though they had a good chat and nice connection, that person didn't see, you know, a future with them because of that non-negotiable. And that's, you know, that's what they want. That's their values. Alright, what request? A salted watermelon. I can do that. I think I can make that right now. Hi, Hemlock. Salted watermelon. Yes! I feel like pets should not be given as a gift. Like, if it's given as a gift and, like, the parents can take care of it, if the child does not want to take care of it, right, that's kind of okay. But, yeah, a lot of times when people give gifts, pets as gifts, right, they don't think about it in the sense of, like, can this person be financially stable enough to take care of this pet? Can this person, you know, deal with sudden expenses? Can this person, you know, get over the novelty and still want to take care of that pet? Because for some people, it's just like the novelty of it, right? And for children especially, it's like a toy. They'll see it as a toy, and then once they're bored of it, they're not going to take care of it. And so the parents have to be willing to take care of it too, if that happens. I used to know a guy who liked a girl, and she liked him back, and they never got together because they were not very compatible house living wise. So they stayed friends, and I've never seen something more responsible than that. Yeah. I think that's really important. Rock salt. What soup we got today? Vegetable soup? Yes, please. Breakfast. I did have cereal today. It's okay to gift a pet to someone who wanted a pet and knows will take care of the pet. Like, take the person to the shelter and pick the pet. But yeah, for the most part, yes. Yes. Oh, yeah. Marriage is, you know, not for everyone. That talk is just more so for people that, you know, are looking to marry. Or even not just marry, but just, like, you know, be in a relationship with somebody. Rock salt? How do you get rock salt? Good night, bye. I'll see you next time. Thank you for stopping by today. No, that's me, Zena. I cried at the last 2 weddings that I went to. God, I especially cry when it's like the father-daughter dance. I'm just like, or when the parents are like giving their speech out to their kid. I'm just like, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. I can't. Where did I go? Go this way. Alright, let me go get some, let's say hi to Calderus. We'll get some more wood, and then that should be it for the day. And then we'll switch over to some peak. Yes. My dad told me that even though I am a trans, he and pronouns, he will still dance with me if I ask him because I'm still his kid. And yes, that's how it should be, you know? It's like, you know, they do the traditional like father-daughter dance, right? But I feel like if a parent just wants to dance with their child, you know, at a wedding or any event, they should. You know, there are traditions, but I feel like traditions can definitely be something that are broken too. So that's very sweet, Sina. It's very sweet of your dad to say that. Because even just saying it, you know, like putting it out there can really mean so much more than they might know, right? Just knowing that you have the support from your parents can mean so much more than people might realize. Same thing too with friends, you know, like if you are someone that, you know, supports your friend, even just telling them out of nowhere might make their day. Because some people, we get the brain worms or we overthink and stuff, and so it's good. It's good to, you know, have those like words of affirmation and words of support to remind each other how much that people are out there to care for them. You know? That's why I try to say it. I try to say it when I can to people, so they know that they're not alone. So they know that, you know, I'm cheering them on from the sidelines and whatnot. Bathing in a stream is natural for a dragon, but the water is colder than I remember. It would be nice to experience the bathhouse one day. A hot bath. Oh my god, bathhouses! I really want to go to a bathhouse. Like a nice just onsen to like relax the muscles. That'd be real nice. Very nice. Alright, Calderus, I'm going to give you a flower today. Because he likes... A good way to woo him is that he likes a lot of the gifts that he gets here on, what's it called? Like, in his area of the forest. And so if you guys ever get confused on what to give him, you can give him all the goodies inside of here. Cinderella! Cinderella, thank you so much for the raid! Welcome on in. Hello, everyone. Let me go ahead and give y'all a little curtsy real quick to welcome you all into the community. Hi! Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I hope you had a very lovely time with Cinderella. Welcome to the tea shop. I hope you enjoy your stay here at our tea party. Hi. Hello. Hi, everybody. How was your stream? I hope you had a lovely time playing some Elden Ring. I have not beat Elden Ring yet, but I do like Elden Ring. I played more Night Rain recently. Not recently, actually, but I played Elden Ring, Night Rain more than Elden Ring in the past few months. But I do want to get back into Elden Ring. I feel like Elden Ring it's really fun. I want to figure out more of like what kind of build I want to do and stuff like that, you know? But yeah, for anyone that's new here, my name is Elvira. Please feel free to call me El, feel free to call me Elvie, feel free to call me El. All those work. But thank you so much for the raid. Intense gaming? Oh, no worries. Yes. I am always A-okay with that. For people, you know, if you gotta raid and run, perfectly understandable. I hope you enjoy your dinner. Bye, Cinderella. I hope we can chat some more in the future, Cindy. Bye. But yeah. For those that are wondering, for the Elden Ring side, I am actually at the point where I'm about to fight Moon Mommy, aka Renala. So I just need to fight Renala, and then after Renala, then we continue. But yeah. I think I'm still trying to figure out like what build I want. I'm currently going for like a faith build, but I don't know. I want to try different things out. Cindy continued her Elden Ring run today after a long break from it. Oh, okay. That sounds really fun. I definitely want to do that too. I want to get back to it after such a long time of not playing it. But thank you for letting me know, Zombie. Yeah, we're actually about to hop into some Peak, because I am going to be playing some Peak with a friend. But right now, I'm just finishing up my last day in game before we join our friend in Peak. I just realized these trees aren't giving me the other wood today. Is it because they're not grown enough? Let me leave. Let them grow a bit more. But yeah, this game I'm playing is called Fields of Mistria. It's a farming sim. It's a farming sim where you can date, you can grow crops. You have the 90s style aesthetic. It's been a comfy time today, very comfy. Hi, Hemlock. Hi, Josephine. Good night, zombie. I'll see you next time. Thank you for stopping by today. Good night. But yeah, I'm trying to collect a bunch of wood because I really want to level up my house. I want to upgrade my house. My house is currently still stuck on level 1 and I'm in year 2. I kind of want to keep up with it. I kind of want to like keep up with the levels as I go throughout each year. Elsie, I need your gossip for the day. Oops. Wait. Okay. Oh my god! There's one for... Aw, cute! Okay. I forget the name. Henrietta? But yeah, we have one for Henrietta. She likes wintergreen berries. Okay. Okay, I'm cutting more trees. I'm cutting all the trees down in the town. Don't mind me. Cut those already. Oh, hi, Marge. Hello. Thank you. Shards. Okay. Alright. Yeah. I'll probably farm a bit more off stream for the wood. Because right now we have 200 wood. So 243, about like halfway-ish. Hi, Juniper. It's not like I even want to know what Dell's treasure is. Do you know what it is? Okay, she's there's her being a Cinderella. She's like, I don't even want to know. But I do want to know. So tell me, what is it? Oh, I can't. Oh, there you go. Ha, I didn't hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. I love that clip. I did not. I did not. Don't mind me just stealing all the wood, you know, from the surrounding area. Also, Captain Chuckles and GBC Cardinals, thank you for the follows. Okay. Okay. How much is that? 272? Let's go back. Time to go home. Chop the woods around here. And here. And here. Okay, alright. Okay. And then one more. Yes! I hope you get some sleep and I hope you feel better, Dee Dee. Thank you again for stopping by. I don't know why I keep checking my tools by accident. Actually, no, I know why. I keep pressing G by accident. I don't know why I keep pressing G by accident, though. Okay. Okay. Let me go put the animals inside because it is nighttime. It's time for them to go bed. Look, the capybara has a little snot bubble. Okay, and then over here. Okay. Alright. Use up the rest of my stamina. God, I have so many rocks. I guess the deep forest is supposed to be like the caves because of all the wood, but God, I feel like I get so many rocks every time I play any farming sim game because mining, you just get so many rocks and then you don't really know what to do with them. At least for me, I'm not sure what to do with them right now. I'm gonna cut some grass here because I do want to expand my barn my farm even more. So I'm gonna clear out this grass right here. Big barn and farm. I think for the fall, we're gonna go super into the crops. I want to make sprinklers too, but I haven't gotten the update yet for the sprinklers. I know that was added recently. I don't know how to get sprinklers unlocked. Stone walls, stone stuff, walls, fences, paths work well for me. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Put some stuff away. Stuff away. I'm gonna sell the petrified wood. The butterfly. Yes, all the bugs. I like wooden stuff. For me, whenever I used to decorate in Stardew a lot, I'd go for either like iron stuff or wood. Because I thought iron was really pretty. A lot of iron gates and whatnot are very pretty. Okay, that should be enough space. Oh, there we go. It feels like it's a little smoother now that I've like gotten rid of the grass in this little area down here. Not as laggy as it was earlier. It really was just too much grass in my farm. Clear this little area out a little bit more. By the way, that sound you're hearing is the extra drops I get. Because I have there's skill trees in this game. And so one of the skill trees is that when you hit a certain level of, I think, foraging, you can get extra drops for stuff that you get on your farm. And so for me, now that I'm clearing all this out, I occasionally get the fodder for both the chickens and the cows. Some of them are dropping twice. Thanks to that skill tree perk. But I like that a lot. I like when there's skill trees in farming sims, because usually when you think of skill trees, you think of like MMORPGs. And so the first time I saw skill trees in farming sims, I was just like, oh, interesting. But it works out. It works out better than you think, just because, you know, you can use it for stuff like making farming more efficient. I'm gonna pass out! I'm gonna pass out! I start yapping. God, why do I chat so much? Okay, alright. Yeah, yippee. Okay, y'all. Okay, so that's gonna be it for Fields of Mystria. And it is now time for some peak. We're gonna do our daily peak with Twirly. Alright? But, okay, let me save the game. Okay, so I'm gonna do like a small break here. I'm gonna go, you know, stretch and do a quick walk around, all that jazz. And then we're gonna play some Peek with Twirly. A little bit of Peek, maybe like a quick little session, you know? But yeah, I will be right back. I'm going to give you guys some points to combo with, but I'm gonna end the stream on what's it called? On YouTube, and then I'm gonna boot up the waiting room for Peek. I will record it once again. Okay? Alright. So, let's go ahead and do this. I'm truly streaming too! Oh my god, I didn't realize it took 20 minutes for that day. Holy moly. Okay, I'm gonna speed and zoom. I don't know what Twirly's doing. I feel so bad. I didn't realize she was streaming. Okay. Alright, let me boot it up. Make sure, okay, YouTube. Set that up real quick. Alright, let me make the waiting room. Okay, stream. I also need to make my new thumbnails. I have so many streams big that I haven't changed the thumbnail yet. And so I gotta do that tonight. Mesa nerfed? I still can't believe it. I can't believe it got nerfed. Okay, alright. Okay, make sure the settings are good. Okay, we're Gucci. Let me set the waiting room. Alright. That looks good. Okay. Okay, everyone, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream on YouTube. But not for the entirety of today's stream. I'm just gonna swap it over to the next waiting room, which is going to be for Peek. And so if you want to hang around, you can feel free to do so. It should automatically send you guys over there. And so the stream should start up here in a second. But for those that are heading out for today for Fields of MISTRIA, if you're just here for some farming, then I will see you guys in the next one tomorrow on Thursday for Gacha Thursdays. But yeah, for now, I'll say goodbye to those watching the VOD. Bye! Thank you for joining. If you guys watched today's stream, please feel free to comment down below if you got to the end of today's video and comment what you named your pet, if you have a pet, or if you have plans for a pet, what you might name them. Alright, bye YouTube! I'll see you here in a second.